Oh, I'm a bush.
Oh,
My,
right.
there we go. Sorry about that, Tad. Good point. Thank you. That's like way talking to ourselves.
Oh, didn't put the audio on.
I
Oh, golden
yeah,
bomb pepper. Ooh.
yeah. So you can't do golden things, but you can do the other ones. But I can plant
Well,
golden ones.
so is it only you can plant them?
Well, you can plant them,
The
but they won't turn
exclusive
up
thing?
gold because you don't have enough skills. Do you have any seeds on you?
Oh.
I've just run out.
Yes, I have. Hold on. What do you want seeds of? Just everything.
Yes. Um,
How do I throw them on the floor? I've forgotten.
left trigger A. Left trigger A.
Hold on. Hold on, there's some golden ones there.
No, that's not seeds. That's just food. That's just food.
Ah, right. I want to pick it up again now. Won't let me pick them up.
Ah, you got to wait.
Oh,
There you
there
go.
you go. Got it.
I'm quite hungry, the man says, carrying 525 pies around with him.
Oh, that was a point. I was watching Rick Stein go around Cornwall this evening.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
was saying that he was very serious and insisted that you had to eat Cornish pasties out of the bag with your hands.
Well, as opposed
You
to...
must use a knife and fork.
Oh, God, no, not with a knife and fork. That'd be terrible.
I think
Well,
the point is that most people would expect it to be a pie that you eat the crust with, but whereas really it's self-contained and it's
yeah.
supposed to be... The crust is supposed to be thrown away, isn't it? The crust is supposed to be thick and basically keep your
Well,
mucky hands on the crust so
yeah.
you can throw it.
In the very old days, the crust was supposed... You held it by the crust and you chucked it because it was covered in coal dust. Obviously, that's a less common occurrence these days, thankfully.
What would you do if you did not eat the crust? Would you just throw it in the fire?
In the fire? What, in a coal mine? You chuck it in the corner.
Wait, alright, you would just... Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
But yeah, pasties are pretty much fast food. You buy them,
Yeah.
you eat them out the
I
bag.
must remember next one down that way to have a sweet one. I know you can get ones with apple, I think apple something or other in them.
Yeah, there's all sorts.
Obviously, you have to have Phelps, not that Ginster's infidel rubbish.
Well, Ginsters are actually Devonshire, but yeah, Philps are very, very good, but they're quite a small company. And obviously the Cornish Parsley Company are even less Cornish.
I'm sorry, I'm destroying the lights, but it's just quicker to...
I know,
run through
yeah, we
rather
need
than-
to, I don't know what to do about that. You got any more seeds on that again?
They come towards you. There should be some in the chest, but I presume you've had those already.
Let's have a look. But my friend still off. Unity is still compiling. Yeah, there's only 69 seeds in. Oh, that's root seed.
There's this big pile here.
Yeah.
Is it still throwing shade at you?
I'm judging your joke with my silence.
Is there a fast way of picking these up rather than me just going
Nope.
one?
Well, no, you can keep the trigger pressed.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's if you hold it down, you sort of run and you skip some.
You should. No, you should be doing it with the watering can and both triggers.
Oh, bollocks, yes.
Because then it slows you down a little bit and it waters them.
Which means it saves you having to do it. Right.
Which means it. Well, yeah, it means it's.
Yeah. But you can't get a hose.
Yeah. Some more automation to help farming would be good.
Yes.
I mean, they haven't really added anything since their first patch. I mean, it's all been bug fixes. They've completely reworked how repairing works, and I'd say it's for the better, but Shaka has pointed out, no longer do you use beginning game reagents to repair end game items. You use end game items to repair end game items.
Yes.
Is that proper how it's supposed to work?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly makes more sense, and it's probably less annoying, but it's going to be less... what's the word? Haxy isn't quite the right term.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's stupid. I guess it was just stupid that we had to
Less
just craft
progressive.
endless wooden pickaxes in order to repair stuff.
A really high-end pickaxe
Yeah.
to get the scrap. Yeah.
So we haven't had any golden carrots yet. Planted some more. And I'll go check the... puff shrooms. I'm not sure we get golden puff shrooms either. I don't think we can.
Oh, you can get a more greater capacity watering can, can't you? What happened to those? You have to craft them, I guess.
Can you?
Yes.
I know there's a skill, but I didn't think there was a better actual watering can. I don't usually run out. Like, all I do is when I'm at one end, I just fill up with water. So I go all the way along, then fill up with, then grab water, then carry on going back.
I'm running 3 watering cans here. What colour's your watering can? Is it red or silver?
It's sort of a silvery colour.
Yeah, you got the high capacity one to start with.
But yeah, what I mean is I usually run down the row, then I run back at the row, and then I fill up my watering can at one end of the row. So I don't normally run out.
But I would like to get more credit for watering 1,000 seeds.
I don't think you get anything, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And I'm not 100% sure you get farming level. So we think you get farming levels from digging up, and you also get cooking levels from digging up as well. That's what we think, isn't it?
Yeah.
From
cooking levels you get from cooking.
But you get them from picking up the cooking, not for starting the cook.
Yes. Yeah. So you get it. So whoever turns up and nicks all your cooking gets all the points.
Yes, which is obviously a silly state of affairs.
Yes. Well, imagine. Well, I don't know.
Well, I mean, currently I have.
It's hard to keep track of it.
I
You need to set the food out.
Yeah, I mean, I've got hundreds of food here on the go. Genuinely hundreds. And I'll grab them all off. Because I want to get the cooking levels as well. Because there are a whole bunch of cooking skills. I'm not currently cooking any purple food. Oh, shoot. I forgot what split is. Picked it up, yeah. Useless git. Pick it up. Okay. How do I split stuff? It's not X. It's not B. Not Y.
Hit with an axe.
It's not hit it with an axe either. Oh. Sticks? No? A? Hmm? Oh, left bumper, right, okay.
Wow, the game is really struggling with you doing that compiling in the background, isn't it?
Yeah, I think clicking the left stick now sorts, but I can't remember if that was me that did that. Is it struggling for you guys as well?
And I just moved down the screen a bit and it went, oh, hold on, I've got to load all this in. I didn't have it loaded in.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine that comes off the server. That would be ridiculous. Where is it? Under details. CoreKeeper, set priority above normal. Are you sure? I absolutely am. Yeah, the problem is that Unity's kicked off hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of threads in order to compile the shaders, which is fine and good, but it means it hasn't left any for me. Oops. Yes, I don't know if we can get golden carrots. I'm very sure we cannot get golden perfungi or glow tulips. And we cannot get golden grub fibres either. I'm also out of seed, so I can't plant out else.
If you give more priority to CoreKeeper process, does that mean that the plot thickens? The thread. No, the joke doesn't work.
No, it doesn't, does it? Maybe you should, you should be quiet and think about the things that you've said, because...
No, practice makes perfect. Get the bad jokes out of the way to mine for the comedy gold.
Wait, did they add that in one of the patches? No, you see now that's that's comedy gold. Have you got any more seeds? I've got a whole 8 seeds here.
Probably.
No,
Yes,
6.
I have. Where are you? Up there. Stand still a sec. I'll throw them out the floor. Oops. It was left trigger and A, wasn't it? Left trigger and A. Left trigger and A. Left trigger and A. There we go, sir.
Yeah. So once I've got, I'm nearly there. So I only need, I need Unity to finish. My God, my frame rate. I need 4 more points, and that's it. I'm done. Like, I don't need any more points at all. That will give us a.
We're going to be in harvest this by then.
Yeah.
Planting.
Well, no, because you see, I have to plant them because otherwise there's no chance they'll be golden. So we do need a lot of golden things to give us the best chance for the boss. The gold food is much better.
Did you try the boss last session?
We didn't even find it, no. Like, I don't think we know where it is. We might know. I don't know where it is. Malcolm or Brett might, but I certainly don't.
And that's not the sky thing that drops the mining things.
The sky thingy does drop it, though I did lose my ancient pickaxe. But they've nerfed the ancient pickaxe so much it's barely any better. But then they have reworked a whole bunch of other stuff. So now a whole bunch of gear has mining stats when it didn't. The worst thing is Unity's dialog box has been nearly full for ages. So, like, visually it looks like it's done, but it's blatantly not. Farming all the day. We should probably pay Stardew Valley, by the way. Same reason as this.
Just chillax.
Run up and down. The thing is about Stardew Valley, you have to pay attention to the seasons because you plant like summer crops at the wrong point. They die when autumn comes around. Then you can't plant the different times of year, and you have to get the right seeds. And it's like, it just sounds. I just want to plant something, and a little while later it pops up and it's done. And maybe I could fertilize it and make it go better.
Okay.
I'm happy with that.
There are some seeds in the chest still, by the way.
Yeah, but they aren't ones that can go golden, I didn't think.
Carrot seeds.
Yeah, can't go golden.
Seeds, no.
We don't have any. We don't have anywhere big to put carrot seeds. We've only got a spot 5.
No. Glow tulip. There's one.
They can't go golden, so I haven't been bothering.
Right. And grub kapok.
Yeah, ditto. There's no such thing as golden fibre.
Right. Golden fleece.
Different thing entirely.
Okay, I've got some more seeds for you.
Oh.
Let me come up with the empty spots.
It's almost got to the point now where we have too big a garden for one person. So I think by the time I finish planting, some further seeds are already completely done. Why is that? Thank you. Slime is... Chug.
Ah!
No, I've done that like 5 times now. And I pick up the water. Smash! Whoops.
I'll put water in it.
From with a watering can. And once you put water in it, it's fine. The water lasts forever. Kind of confusingly, yeah. Oh, I fixed up my water butt, but I felt very middle-aged getting excited because it rained. I went and checked how much water went in, and almost none, but it didn't rain very much.
I think it's all watered down here.
Yeah, there's actually nothing to plant, so we could actually have a bigger garden.
I need to know how to make bigger watering cans, so I'm just going to see if I can find out how to do that.
You've got a red one, yeah?
3 red ones.
That's as big as it gets.
No, it's not. It's a silver one.
Big as it gets is going to be scarlet.
It's not 300.
Yeah, that's large.
These are not 100 out of 100, so I can definitely get a bigger one.
It'll be at the scarlet
Iron
bench.
bar.
No, the bigger one will be the biggest one will be. Oh, my game just locked up. Oh, it's unlocked up. Biggest one will be at the red bench. Now that's just a backpack. Yeah, large watering can, 10 bars. That's what I've got. Yeah, there isn't actually a.
That?
You should be able to, yeah.
That's iron bars.
I'm gonna go down.
That makes me 1 watering can rather than 3.
Yes, that's a good idea. I'll get some more seeds from our slime farm. Oh, that was not very many
I
seeds.
can't recycle the things, can I?
You can do. If you recycle that watering can, you'll get back whatever the watering can was made from.
Oh, don't scraps.
No, they got rid of that. It turns back into whatever it was made out of.
Oh, okay. Which one do I craft it on?
I said it remains to be seen whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing, but they have definitely changed it. And what we had previously was kind of rubbish, so. Wow, our slime farm dropped a whole 4 seeds. So our slime farm does give us constant extra seeds, which is good. Just not a lot of them.
So if I put a watering can into the crafting bench and then destroy it, repair, no, salvage, yes. I get, oh, right. Cool, get copper bars back.
Yeah, because that's what we made it from. So it has been changed. Now, so whether or not that's actually a good change or not, the jury's out.
Where are we storing bars at the moment? Somewhere near the smelting area, I presume.
Probably. I'm currently not cooking any golden food, by the way.
I have them, by the way. Yeah, I'll bring them.
Yeah, I'm saving all of those.
Let's get rid of these.
No, I'm picking up all the thousands upon thousands of things I've finished cooking.
Okay. Do you want the food?
Or
the uncooked berries? The gold ones.
Not the gold. Yeah, we should just put the gold ones in a chest, and they should just stay in there for the time being. Where do we put uncooked food?
Normally in this green one here.
Cool, that's good. Yes, I will soon be able to get blue food. I forgot what the term is. Magic is what Warcraft will call it. So you got green, blue, and then epic. So
a tier above, is it?
Yes, I believe if you use golden source materials and you use... And you have your 5% chance kicks off. Oh, we do have got Golden Tulip. I completely take it back. So I believe we then have a 5% chance of one and then a 5% chance of the other to get epic food.
Sure, the blue magic ones you're saying?
No, it'd be purple.
Purple.
Yeah. So basically, I have a 5% chance of making gold plants, and they will give you blue food. I also have a 5% chance of making blue food directly. But if both those 5% chances align, and that's not a very big number, then we should get epic food. In theory. Oh my, I cannot believe it's still compiling. I know. I'll try and cancel it. Oh, wait, hold on. It's actually done something. Oh, that's better. My frame rate's just gone up to 24. 28, 33, 34. I think my frame rate counter's lying. I would hazard guess my frame rate's about 144 right now. Which, interestingly, makes a great big difference as to how much the game works. It should be frame rate independent, but I don't think it is.
No. I'm quite hungry.
Would you like 707 puddings to eat?
No, I would not. I've got 857 something more than sweet already.
Yeah. +1 gardening. So
We're
garden.
71 in gardening now.
Yeah.
I want that thorns to max, because that's one of the ones I was looking for. Let me throw you some seeds. That one. There you go. I was hitting the floor trying to water it by eating. Definitely not hungry now.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna try and carry on with Carry Command tomorrow. I'm not sure I'm gonna do VR though. Like, I just felt a bit queasy.
For me, VR is a big part of my career command.
You can. I don't care what you do. I want to enjoy Carry Command in VR, but there's just too much fiddliness. Like, when you're at a station, there's no quick way of getting at a station. Like, I can't click on another station to take me out of my current station to another one. I have to always come out once and sometimes come out twice. And it's just really poor in a large number of ways. And that annoys me because it has no reason to be. Whereas on PC, on console, you can on keyboard and mouse, you can always press escape twice. But yeah, I really want to have a look at the fleet stuff, because I don't know whether or not fleet are just like drones, whether or not we can have our own ships and like take control of other ships. I've no idea, and I really would like to find out. And if it's just like the barge, well, even the barges you can take control of, I guess. So
it kind of baffles me that there's only 3 unit control stations. That will limit the size of the navy, even if everybody gets their own ship.
yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I haven't even worked out how we build them or capture them or anything yet, so I suspect I'll have to Google.
So I think home base can make them, and it just costs a lot of money.
Because apparently, I think torpedo ships? I can't remember. There's one type of ship, or is it repair ship? There's one type of ship that's apparently really, really, really good. Oh, it's a Sea Whiz ship, that's it. Any more seeds, Aramax? Oh, glory. Give me your seeds, sir. Murr.
Dear.
I'm just going to shove it right back in the ground, though. But yeah, whether or not I'm in VR doesn't affect whether you're in VR. It's good in VR in a lot of ways. It's just there's a bit too much movement of the ship sometimes, and too many weird bits. like the gun turret. It's a shame because it felt like VR was very much an afterthought, and it does also feel like they never really continued to address the VR issues. Again, I feel this a lot about games. I don't feel the devs play the game very much. I feel they just write it. And character.
There was not too much follow-up anyway.
Well, they're still working on it. I mean, they've only just added the fleet stuff, so they are certainly doing stuff, but not of any note. Whereas Icarus has surprised me by radically changing their core USP. It's like, okay, you know, I mean, there's acting on feedback, and then there's acting on feedback, and I feel perhaps that is not how you should have done it. So many jellies, so many berries. La 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 la.
Are we?
Are
I
you
mean,
using
got to catch them all. I mean,
Are you using the station? There's like a setting that you can, we like not sit or can on carrier command.
Oh, I've definitely turned on the option so it doesn't like float me up into the air and jam my face on the monitors in the air. Yes, absolutely, that's off.
Right.
Now, part of my issue is when I'm at a station, I want to look at another station and click on it, and then be at that station. I don't want to have to remember what button is cancel my current station, and then look at the next station and go onto it. Because sometimes you have to hit cancel twice in order to get out your station. And I don't know why this is. It seems, to me, logical. Don't lock me in a station. If I look up and I click on another station, bloody well take me there. Don't go, oh no, you must press escape for it. I mean, I get this with various bits of hardware. I said I used to have a printer, and the printer had 3 buttons on it and 3 lights, and each button was associated with a light. And when the light lit up, you just press the button next to it, and then it was fine. And I sort of went, why don't you press the button for me? Why am I having to press the button here? Or, you know, or you're trying to download a file and it goes, this is going very slow. Do you want to retry? And I'm like, just keep retrying. You know, let me know what's going on, but don't make me do a little bit of ridiculous work that you could have done. And this just feels like this. It just doesn't work in VR. I want to look at another station and go straight there. And I can't. I have very little idea of goals or progress or anything for this game at the moment. I'm mostly just planting seeds to get better food. So when the and we did suggest when the next patch comes out, what we do is we take our characters into a new world, but with no gear. So we keep all our levels, but we don't keep all our gear, and we don't know what the layout of the level is. So we should go fairly quickly through it, but not really quickly. Otherwise, every time there's a new piece of content, they'll be like, oh, cool, there's a boss. Right, we've killed it. Dumb. Now, eat 5 pies when shut up about being hungry.
I guess we have now benefited from the cheap repair. If the game's like progress time takes more than time between patches, then there's going to be weird cross-patch game durations.
I mean, that almost never happens, though. I mean, this is the problem with Raft. It took like 4 months to come out with the Raft patch, which we polished off in like half an evening. Yeah, when I get a moment, though currently it's just flat out planting and then cooking. And by the time I finish looking at the cooking, it's time to plant again.
Do your chances go up as you get more points for these golden
Absolutely, yeah.
thingies?
Yes.
Groovy.
Oh, new talent in cooking. So I need 3 more talents in cooking before I can get Master Chef. Yeah. But yeah, I need 10 more levels in cooking. That's a lot of things to cook. That's just nothing we can... So we're actually don't have enough... Oh, I guess I could do the grub kapok. We can't get goldens out of it, but I can get more levels out of it. I assume we can sell the fibre. Yes, I seem to recall we will have to use a mod if we live Stardew Valley. I think it's limited to like 4 players or something. And there's a mod that makes it more. Although obviously it becomes a bit unbalanced then. Because there's, you know, many people.
They did that with Diablo, didn't they? There was a not a mod, but a mode that you could run into, let's say, 8 players, in game, but they're only like 1.
Oh, but it was Borderlands. No, that was Borderlands.
Borderlands,
yeah, Borderlands.
I
You
thought
could...
I was on for a D2. Oh, bloody hell.
Now, in
okay.
Borderlands, you could crank it up to 32 players of difficulty, even though there might only be 1 player in the game. So if you wanted the highest end gear, that's what you did, because the stats of the gear were balanced as if it was a 32-player server.
We want to use the berries to make health food, health pots, healing potions, or is there better healing potions than we've got at the moment?
I think the best we've got at the minute is the 40% potions.
Oh wow!
I can't remember what they are.
To split half, you just use the left trigger.
Yes.
Yeah. Must know already.
It's health pots, heart breeze, and poison slime, I think. Faces out of water. Yeah, actually, it proved to be quite a popular stream, by the way. Quite a lot of people watching. Even there are a couple of people saying, "What's this game?" I was quite surprised. I thought Ashley was a much more popular game than perhaps it is, but it may be because I just stuck the word automation in the title.
Now that we don't have super much doing, I'm just looking at circuit stuff.
Sorry, so now that we don't have much, what, sorry, doing?
Like, I don't have a nice goal, so I'm looking at the stuff that I don't know what it's for, whether it's good for anything.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game that I have no idea. There's also the concept of grinding up your less useful skills, because they do give quite nice combat buffs, like, fishing. Though I did play with fishing for a bit, and it's probably one of the best fishing I've seen since Sega Bass Fishing, and I'm still not doing it.
Because fuck that.
Because it's just... The problem is, right now, okay, so the fish food is better than plant food. It is better. But I can make, like, in the time it takes to fish up 2 or 3 fish, I can do about 50 fucking plants. Like, the ratios are
Really?
so far off, it's just not sensible. Oh, yeah. So, I woke up this morning, and my brain went, oh, yeah, but you're not using Mirror for the joining system. So you never actually implemented join from command line. So everything I said last night was complete bollocks. I was thinking about the wrong game entirely. So it works now. Like, it totally works, but I just...
So you had to re-implement a whole bunch. You had to implement a whole bunch of stuff that you've
No.
never done.
So essentially there's about 5 ways that Steam can tell me join a game, depending on how you join. And now I support live lobby, live player, closed lobby, closed player, and direct IP connection. I think I support 5. Is there 7 ways in total? It's ridiculous. But yeah, this is why, what about second invite is a thing, because it depends which one it turns up as.
I'm going to water these grub K-Pox.
Yeah.
No problem.
Just because the more we dig up, the more...
I'm just saying we're trying our best to outdo each other. I just want to make sure we
Oh, no,
plenty to go around.
more the merrier.
Yeah, so I guess you're not watching TV. You're aware of the Rick Stein stuff that's on telly at the moment, but it's very interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do if there's something interesting, or it's on Netflix, obviously. I did see the stuff by his brother, which was pretty good, actually.
Got seeds here. I'm just going to throw them at you.
Oh, please do. Yeah.
Oh, one away.
But yeah, I think you should get some XP for planting and some XP for watering, even if it's less than picking up. I don't feel the game should... It should allow us to have 3 people doing 3 different tasks and all gaining XP.
Yeah. So you want to pick things out of the ovens, cookers, whatever. You get a bonus
Yeah.
food from them.
Yes, yeah. So I've got those. I've got quite a lot of cooking levels. I think I only need 2 more levels and I'm at Master Chef. And then I can get rare food, and then I can get a rare chance of rare food giving me epic food. I think the best case I can get that, I think is 15% of 15%. What's that? Like a 1% chance?
Ooh.
Want to buy better cooking pots
So-
with a higher percent chances?
This one says sharing is caring. 0.1% health every second to all nearby allies.
Yes. Yeah,
So basically, obviously at the top level, that's half a health point.
yeah, that's quite good. That's good for boss fights and in being in
Especially if
dangerous
you all got it, I
areas.
presume that does it stack if you all have it?
That's a
So
good,
do I buff you and you buff me?
that's a good
Or does it not
question.
happen?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Then you get 1 a second. If you had 4 people, you get 2 a
2
second.
seconds. Yeah.
I mean, it's still pretty slow, but enough to keep you from death's door, I guess.
Well, 2% a second is quite a lot of health points. Yeah, you need talent point in gardening. Okay, we now have a 6% chance that the plants will become golden.
Nice. That's 1,100. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, up from 3 and 100, so
Yeah.
then I can get up to 15%.
That poor Will must be really beaten up.
The well.
Yeah. Well, I was going to beat every time I get out near, it's like bug.
Yeah. Sorry, wrong trigger.
Push everything at the same time. Just all the buttons. Faster.
I kind of feel we should be able to reduce or, you know, or saute or something our vegetables. So we should be able to take 10 low-level vegetables to make a medium vegetable, then 10 mediums make a high.
Merging them sort of thing.
Yeah. And then eventually we can then start at a medium tier one. But just right now, it's just we've got so many. Like, just an unbelievable amount of things to plant and cook. But I'm doing like massive amounts of cooking to try and get myself up so I can do the epic food. But yeah, if it's gonna be like a 1% chance, I can't rely on that. That's might as well be completely random at that point. But yeah, little ride on tractor would be great. Remember, if you plant, we don't get any chance of golden ones.
Crap.
Yeah.
Well, I think I do actually. But,
Yeah. I thought you were going down the right-hand side to thorns rather than.
Maybe. Yes, you're probably right. I thought I'd just like share the work there with you.
It's all right. My electric is doing all the work.
Hold on. Computer.
At least I can keep the trigger down, just wander around, and it's nice and quick, and he just shoves it into the gaps. Yeah, there's an American car meet near me on Saturday, so I might pop along with my new American car.
Well, that reminds me, I saw an advert for a place called Sussex EVs on the back of an EV on a Nissan Leaf. I'm like, really?
Well,
No.
I mean, there's lots of there's lots of garages that specialise, you know, blah blah blah, 4x4s or ones that specialise in Japanese cars. So it makes sense. It's also good to get, like, as apparently there's this constant thing of people turning up to Tesla chargers because they've been told by their car dealer they can charge there, and it's like, you can't. So one guy goes, my brother's done it. I'm like, he hasn't. There is no way to do it. There isn't. Oh, but there is. You know.
Non-Tesla's charging in non-Tesla vehicle.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, that is...
Is it physically impossible, or just the fact that there's no account set up so they can't charge you for the electricity?
It's currently physically impossible. Well, it's physically possible, but it's you don't have the license to do it. The car will go, yeah, you aren't a Tesla, you aren't doing shit.
Yeah.
They could, in theory, well, they are adding it. It is coming, and everyone's like, this is a really bad idea. You really want to think this through. And we'll see whether or not minds get changed on that.
Okay, so down the cooking tree, I've gone down the right-hand side. Healthy diet. Welfare buffs are now 100% stronger. The next choice I will have will be long-lasting food or the smell of food.
The smell of food, isn't that the group buff?
4% damage dealt by 4% damage plus 4% damage dealt by all nearby allies.
Yeah,
so
that's
plus everyone's damage.
That's good. Yeah, so I don't have any of those.
Yeah, and then it's sharing is caring.
Yeah, I kind of just need to leave the game. I just kind of need to leave the game running for about 3 hours to let all. I've put on like 900 things to cook. I just need to wait now.
Yeah. Oh, got a new teleporter running.
Yo.
Hey, Tad.
Chief.
Cool news.
On.
I got my first pearlescent weapon in Borderlands.
Ooh.
Ooh.
One.
The one you get anyway, the toothpick. I
Oh.
was like, well, yeah, it's still cool. You're not taking that away from me, game.
Where'd you get that from?
It's part of the new DLC for Borderlands 2, the Assault on Sanctuary.
Wait, new?
Yeah, they added a fifth DLC when right before Borderlands 3 dropped to get the storyline correct.
Oh, I think I played it once, but I don't remember it in the slightest.
Fair enough. It's not much going on. It's like 3 maps. It's a very tiny DLC, but they just did it for the storyline. Which they did very well, but that's all it was really doing.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to carry on with Borderlands 1. I've forgotten how nice and simple it was. I do like Tiny Tina's, I do like Borderlands 2, but Borderlands 1 just feels... What's the word?
Nostalgic?
No, not quite. It's Tetris. It's not Apex Legends. It does one thing very well, and there's not a lot of extra complexity. And I just sort of kind of like that.
What's not to like? Sounds awesome.
Everything is.
But when it dropped, I was like, oh, cool, I finally get one. And then I got the best sniper rifle I ever saw for finishing everything out. I was like, yes!
Was that a Vladov?
Nope, it was a proper sniper rifle from
me-
Jacobs.
If it's not rapid fire, it's not a sniper rifle.
It is rapid fire.
Really?
I
Yeah.
was actually really surprised.
I
I
was
was like,
actually-
wait a minute, this thing actually fires fast. What is this?
Well, that was something I was going to mention, actually. I'm quite surprised. In Tiny Tina's, I haven't had a single automatic Jacobs. And there are a bunch of them in Borderlands 3.
Really?
And they're hand-cranked. And they're fucking hilarious. Because it's like a...
Yeah, they are.
And I've
What
not...
was it? I saw something for the best, one of the best assault rifles, and it is a Jacobs. And when you crank it, it's sending out punches along with the bullets.
Oh, I'm not sure I've got that one. But
Apparently, that's like one of the most bizarre, amazing things they've ever done. And everyone's just like, yeah, look, that's great.
But it crossed
So
my
awesome.
mind that hand-cranked assault rifles or pistols would fit very well in the Tiny Tina's universe.
But yeah. That would be actually really cool.
But I mean, I feel they have not done any rebalancing from Borderlands 3. All of the guns that were massively OP in Borderlands 3 are still massively OP in Tiny Tina's. So I've just fallen into exactly the same ones. I'm using Vladov.
Oh, it is a DLC. They market it as a new game.
No, it's a whole game, but they don't seem to have like addressed any of the balance things. So like, I'm still
So
using.
what they did with
That's it.
what was it? Saints Row.
Yeah, but it's not a DLC. I mean, it's a complete 18-hour story campaign. It's just
Yeah. So was what was it? What was that DLC called? Or the not DLC for Saints Row called?
Get Out of Hell.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I guess.
It 100% was a DLC that they just made a game.
Even so, Borderlands constantly does do balancing, but I'm still using Vladov sniper rifles because they have the highest DPS of anything there is. Vladov elemental pistols with underbarrel tasers because they just and. If you want to do real DPS, because I'm doing this for Max, basically I stopped using it. You use a Torg sticky explosive shotgun assault rifle, and then you just fill the with a big clip. But when I say it does more damage, it does like 10. Well, I mean, Max, how much quicker? Because I switched across that rifle, and you can see the boss's health not just move downwards; the boss's health just disappears, and I don't understand. Like, either I found a massive exploit and it needs to be fixed, or every other gun in the game is a complete joke. But these are the same exploits, balance issues, whatever you want to call it, that I found in Borderlands 3, and they've not been changed. And the Torg sticky shotgun assault rifles are they're not just a bit better. I'm talking 20 times the DPS. It's absolutely
Although
insane.
I will say the sword explosion from Tiny Tina's is still the funniest gun I've ever used.
Yes. I like the cursed one. Do you remember the cursed one?
There's a cursed one?
There's a cursed gun. It talks to you, and sometimes...
Oh, it talks shit the whole time.
And then
Yeah.
sometimes you drop it, Tiny Tina's, I got the quest, and it goes, and it said something, and then dropped out my hands and fell off a cliff. I never saw it again. So I had it in my hand for about 1 second. I was like, oh. Luckily, I was in multiplayer, so there was another one. So it's like, yeah, sometimes when you reload, instead of reloading, you drop it on the floor. That was it, wasn't it?
Remember the gun go?
That's
Oh, I remember when the
fantastic.
little robot voice, wasn't it?
Oh, yes. Put me in there. I promise I will not attempt to murder you. I lied.
Again. Yeah.
Then it tried to murder you with music.
Dastardly.
How dare it.
So much plant. Oh, wow. I have like 50 odd seeds and nowhere to plant them. Oh, a little bit here.
Brr.
Oh, wait, no, it is a bit.
I cannot figure out what I would like to toggle with logic.
Yeah, it kind of just feels like they implemented it without any real reason.
I tried to Google a little bit and I see guides for logic circuits, but it's for circuits for the sake of circuits.
So you
That's
can
weird.
do rooms that a switch will turn on when you walk in. I don't know why you really want it to turn off when you walk away, but that could be done. And then I ran out of any ideas because I did think about it. I was like, oh, we could definitely.
How the detection with that happens?
There's a thing on the floor.
Oh.
Pressure pad
Maze.
and a timer.
Is it to stop nasties getting in?
Well, no, it just turns the light on. Like, there's no reason to do it. It's just you could do it. Wait, do I really not have a single melee weapon? I guess I'll go and kill this with an axe then. I'm just about to level my melee. Yay, I may level my melee. I killed 2 mobs. Brilliant.
Get this badass.
Yeah, I'm now level 15 in melee.
Now you're a badass.
Although, it does give me extra melee speed. And I don't think it knows whether I'm meleeing a wall or a bad guy. So technically, that actually increased my mining speed by 3%. How am I doing on... How am I doing
Sounds
on
epic.
gardening and cooking? So I am 4 more levels on gardening for the next one. And 3 more levels on cooking for the next one. It's the cooking I really want, more than the gardening now.
This Maya's gonna be so mad at me when she comes back.
Well, serves alright for not being here.
Putting wooden bridges all over her stuff.
Oh, be aware they have changed the way repairing works in this game. So you no longer repair
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay.
That's why I'm looking for the boss. They made that boss that me and Sai were having trouble with a fair bit easier.
Which one?
The shaman.
Oh, do they nerf the shaman? I've not even seen the shaman yet. I mean, there's no way you'll
Yeah,
defeat...
no, you've got to find the boss arena for it, and I'm looking for it.
I think Malcolm found it, but I don't know where it is.
Did he?
I
Mr.
think-
Malcolm?
I think so, but he's not here.
Oh, he's not here, is he?
No, he's
Well,
running.
that's not doing us any good.
He's running Walkabout Golf, but he's not actually online in Discord.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of my monitors is dying. Am I still here? Hello?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Silence!
Silence! I kill you!
No, it's now silence! I touch you!
Silence! I plant my seed in you.
Oh god.
Yeah, so I put together a little hangar area for sneaky spaceships today. And I also came up with a better name, but I forgot what it is. But
Well, that doesn't do you any good.
yeah, but I put together a little hangar area, and basically I made a little cafe and then some places to dock the spaceships. Then I put it together, and then I put a spaceship in it, and the entire docking area is about 25 times too small. It's like, god damn it! So I had to chuck it all away, make a bigger one, with much less detail in it. Whoops. Scale is difficult.
Well, it's probably something to bear.
You should have left it in there as an Easter egg for yourself.
No, I put a screenshot there. Like, it's you see the spaceship. Yeah, I was thinking about calling it, like, mundane space truckers, but I had a better idea than that. I can't remember what it was. I'm sure it had the word mundane in it, though. Future mundanity. In the far-flung future, there is only pizza delivery.
Woo! I'm a delivery boy!
Well, that's quite literally the game I'm writing.
Alright, come on, packets. Come to me.
Yeah. I mean, I was enjoying the Live for Speed RPG stuff. The issue was, as you leveled up, you didn't make any more money, which is like, that doesn't work. That's poor game design. You had a bigger truck, which could take more, but like, let's say, you know, it's a truck, it can take 10 times as much, but you only got about 5% more cash, and it almost definitely drove slower. So it's like, this doesn't make any sense.
Oh dear. Is that more of the game developer doesn't play their game?
That's not playing the game. That's not having sat down with a spreadsheet and worked it out. So one discussion we will have at some point during Sneaky Spaceship development is, how long will it take you to level up to maximum level? Like, you know, is it an hour or 100 hours or 1,000 hours? Then you balance everything around that number. And then you can just say, you know, the top level spaceship requires 1 million XP, and then on average you should earn 1,000 XP an hour. Therefore, it will take you about 1,000 hours to complete the game, give or take. You know, you pick a number.
Wasn't this the conversation you didn't have with Eden?
Yeah. Well, I tried to have the conversation, and I was like, you haven't done your math. Then he was like, you can't possibly complete the game that quickly, and I did it in about half of what I estimated. But Fortress Craft, I specifically geared it up for about 30 days of play. So about 240 hours was how I geared it. And then I never really made it longer than that. I just put more richness between the beginning of the progression and the end. So maybe in this one, I will decide on, let's say...
Oh, found it.
Say 30 or 40 hours to level up one profession to maximum. And then if I have 5 possessions, you know, you've got 200 hours.
Clean in the arena.
So what did they do to the shaman boss? Because they definitely improved Zeus. I don't know why they felt like they were... I've no idea what balancing happened. They felt increasing its damage was suitable, but there we go.
They did the same, or they're doing the Valheim. Valheim's 5th boss is, I don't know if it is killable by yourself. It's absolutely freaking outrageous.
I mean,
because it's the last boss, so they just said make it unkillable without making it unkillable.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of the reasons I gave up on Valheim, because the first set of patch notes were almost entirely, we're fixing exploits and easy ways to kill the boss. It's like, yeah, you've got serious issues with your game, and all you're worried about is people killing the boss too quickly. Like, your focus is wrong here.
To the wrong place.
Yeah, I can't make a proper house in this game on a pad. That's an issue. Oh no, it's slightly too easy to kill one of the bosses. Well, big fucking deal. I think we can sell food, by the way.
Yes. And they've balanced that. You don't get as much money as you used to.
Oh.
Because of course not.
And I have so much food. I now have well over 1,000 of the same food. So that's 2 slots.
Wow.
Evening.
Hello, Jay.
It's Jay.
Have we got a game ID?
Just click join on Steam.
Yeah, we're no longer
Click
using...
DJ's name.
Yeah, we're no longer using the beta, so you need to opt out.
Oh, for... Okay.
I did say.
We do that just to annoy you, by the way.
Yeah, just you. No one else.
These are facts.
Okay. Okay. I'll go for that.
Well, it's all about a 40 meg patch, so it's even Tad managed to get it.
Really?
Yeah, amazing.
Damn.
I'm 32% of the way done with Borderlands.
You're
How
30,
long has it been running?
wait, 32% downloaded?
Yes,
Or Broadlands what?
3.
Who cares about 3?
3 is disgustingly big.
Whatever.
Why is it so damn big?
Get Tiny Tina's like cool people. Borderlands 3 is done. Dusted. It's old
I've
news.
never played it.
What? Right, well.
Borderlands 3.
What was it? Yeah, I did buy Warhammer Inquisitor, by the way, and I will be giving it a go, even if nobody else plays with me. And it's basically Diablo 3 in the Warhammer universe, and it's apparently very good.
That sounds sick.
I got the deluxe edition because it was about 12 quid or something. And I did mention in chat, but if you didn't read it, anyone had a guess how big it was?
Oh, no.
20 gig?
I'll give you a clue. It is now the biggest game I own, and the second biggest game I believe is Colin McRae at 134 gigabytes.
50 gig then.
156.
151 gigabytes. And I was like,
Why?
because they've just kept... Because it doesn't matter. If you're not supplying stuff on physical media, it doesn't matter how big it is. You just stream textures off disk. I was like, oh, wow, that's an awful...
Too large.
Yeah, that's the biggest game I've ever seen. Not GTA's 101, I think. Colin McRae's 134. This is just madness.
So,
Just
what
Sparta.
is that standalone or with extras, DLCs, or
I don't know. Well, that's with the DLCs, but there's every chance that it's the same size as without DLCs in order, because it's a multiplayer game. You could play with people who own the DLC even if you don't, and vice versa.
I'm sure I could zoom out on this.
No. That's Terraria you're thinking of.
That's punch, not eat.
But yeah, that's
Come on, game.
what's that coming up to? That's like a significant percentage of my 10 terabyte hard drive at that point. Like it alone is a percentage. It's just madness.
So I need to go back to my game because apparently I've come in with an inventory full of shit.
Why don't you just give it to DJ? Free shit. It's great.
That's good. Good.
Shit
What's
that
going
I
on?
spent a lot of time making. Potions and stuff.
Sharing is caring.
We have no lack of potions here, though.
Are they the strongest potions?
Well,
though?
we can do. I mean, strongest potion is Heartbreed plus poison, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm just memeing.
There are multiples. There are different ones. You can mix the heartberries and fire peppers.
That's the low one, I thought.
I can't remember. I haven't got very far in my potion exploration yet.
Does farming count for mining taking up tree?
I guess it does.
I know it's on the tree thing, so I was going to...
And we've automated that, so
Apart from this one, which isn't doing it.
apart from
What is it? When you were at your mom's place, did you pay attention to Reddit at all this weekend?
no, I don't go on Reddit.
Oh, it was fun. They had a pixel art that everyone could join in and play with.
Oh, that was ages ago.
That was literally this weekend.
I did that on Twitch quite some years ago.
The original one was.
Yeah, it was 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've
What?
done it again, and it was a lot of fun.
You mean
Did you join in?
half the people trying
A
to
little
draw
bit, yeah.
tits and cocks, and the other people trying to cover up
No,
tits
there was
and
a lot
cocks?
of Among Us. Apparently, Among Us, the crew members from Among Us, is very, very easy to put in a pixel. So there was thousands of them. Because it only took up, like, maybe 9 pixels.
Oh, right, yes, I'm with you.
Yeah, they were everywhere.
Hey, +1 gardening.
I can't remember what Mr. Chicken was working on last time because I was doing something with him.
is doing great things.
I don't know.
It was something to do with drills. Where is Mr. Chicken when you need Mr. Chicken?
He's online.
Working on Steam.
All right, I have built a path to this boss.
Does it involve railways?
It's not far enough away to need it, really.
Yeah.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking. I'm
Yeah.
on the 3rd tier, but I haven't put any points into anything. I don't have the leftmost one. I've got long-lasting food or the smell of food.
Smell of food is the one we want because that's a team buff, isn't
Only
it?
way I live. Yes.
Yeah. So I've gone down the other way. So I've gone down towards better food. But if you go down
the
towards
attack.
the team buff ones, that'd be cool. There's 2 team buff ones.
Yes. So I'm going down the right-hand side to go for plus health, 1 health to all nearby allies. Oh,
Yeah.
0.1 actually.
Yeah, both those seem awesome.
Everything is.
But yeah, 1 more level of cooking, and I should be able to make.
I haven't been emptying your ovens, by the way, so you can do get on check your ovens.
I checked them just recently. I will check them again in a bit. What we need is to be distracted, like go and do a boss or something, and let the ovens get on with it.
The more ovens you have, the smaller amount you have to wait for.
Is there any form of automation in this yet?
Yes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
You mean like all the drills we've got?
No, I mean like conveyor
Oh,
belts for chest to go from chest to cooker to chest or what have you.
You need robot arms for
Well,
pretty
maybe
much all of
cooking.
it.
You could put
Oh,
food...
but how would you lose XP doing that though?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no way to select and repeat a recipe, I'm afraid. So I suspect you could use a robot arm to pick up a plant and put it in a cooking pot, and then it would start to cook something. So you could, in theory, but in practice, you can't replace that seed. So partially, but not completely.
There is a lot of people on the Discord that have pictures of automated planting. I'm not sure how they do it. I think it is manual planting, but everything else is automated.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of freaking drills.
There are very many kinds of fish.
There are, and they can all fuck off.
That they
He's
cross
not
with
lying.
all the plants to make foods.
Yep.
And that's quite many foods.
There are a lot of food, but I think the cooking in this game is one of the best I've ever played because it's complicated enough to be interesting, but simple enough to be understandable. So I know that if I put a glow tulip in my recipe, it will absolutely make me glow. And I know that if I put a mushroom in, a puffini, sorry, it will make it better for boss fights, etc., etc., etc. It's really good. I have 220 heartberry seeds to plant by it. I suspect we are making positive seeds here. Just.
I believe I read somewhere that there is a thing that you can upgrade that gives you positive seeds, like once you get to level 5 of some shit.
We're well past level 5.
Yeah.
Like the 5th level, like once you put
Yeah.
5 into whatever it was,
Well,
it
unfortunately,
gave you equal. or
Unfortunately,
5, and then-
it only lists base chance, so it doesn't list the base chance. So I only know the extra chance we've got. But we do have 2 slime farms, and they do give continual food. Max, can you do me a favour? Can you go and please water our Puffini farm? Because I didn't have any water when I went there before.
I've dumped the seeds up here, by the way.
Ah, cool.
Hey, Shulk.
Yes, I should go. Is that still in the same place it was?
Yes, it's just slightly north, slightly above the poison.
Slimes, someone's moved it.
Yeah, we've got a bigger one, but it's above the slimes on the right.
Oh, new item, golden pavingi.
Oh, we do get golden Puffingis. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
that's
boss damage
That's
mitigation. That's great.
that could actually be really good. Yeah, we haven't done any cooking with. We did a little bit of cooking with golden food at the end of the last stream, but all we did was just check what they were. We didn't actually do anything properly, so we've been keeping them.
Didn't we start upgrading the slimy farm as well, or has that been done?
Oh well, it's fairly upgraded. It's just that to get an actual proper slime farm, you would need to set across like half the fucking level to But it's trickling food and slime. Sorry, seeds and slime.
Cool. Can we automate the picking up from those farms at all in any way?
Could do, but you must just run past it. You could put a robot arm there that puts stuff in a chest if you so want to.
But the big problem, Jay, is we don't lose the XP.
No, picking up stuff from the farm's all right, but you're not really saving any appreciable time or effort.
No, it just seems silly that we've got Ooby Dooby right outside it, conveyor belts outside it, and train tracks right outside it, and we're not
Yeah,
using it to pick shit up.
Yeah, because you need the robot arm to cover the area where they die, but you also need it to be reliable where they die, and it's kind of not. So if they die one square too far to the left, you won't be in a position to pick them up.
Over.
Where
It's game
are
over,
we-
man.
Where are we putting slime?
Um, there is a big orange slime chest.
I thought there was, but
There is.
that seems to be full of.
It's big and it's orange.
Well, yeah, there's more than one though.
Well,
Those ones all seem to be full of building material shit. That's all.
well,
treasures?
put it in the big orange slime chest, and it's all good. Come on, give me a gardening level. I'm so close to my next one. I really wish when I was doing gardening, it would bring up and fade away over a couple of seconds my experience bar, so I'm constantly seeing how close I am to leveling up that skill.
That'd be cool.
Now, what game was it? Was it Borderlands 2? There was a game that did that, and you would kind of notice you were quite close to achieving a milestone.
Didn't Skyrim do that when you get to like 90% of a skill or something? It pops up above your head.
It might do. Don't know. I didn't play Skyrim. I did, but so long ago I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure Borderlands that you were like, oh, I will finish off maxing out that particular thing.
Just out of curiosity, would you be interested in doing Skyrim multiplayer?
And how good are those mods?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking if it's worth giving it a try.
Well, I don't know. Depends how good the multiplayer mods are. The last thing I want to do is, hey guys, we're going to spend the next 3 hours trying to get a mod to work and failing.
So is that worth
I mean, I don't even own Skyrim on PC.
Really?
I've got it on Xbox.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but I've got an Xbox. Not gonna get very far modding that.
There's just more steps involved.
Yeah.
None of them pleasant.
I mean, there is support for modding, but it is.
I don't even know how much
Hideous.
Skyrim is now. It's pretty much held its price, isn't it?
No, it's free, isn't it, on Game
I
Pass?
just keep releasing it.
It should surely be free on Game Pass because it's a Bethesda game.
And it's been around for over a decade.
It seems that combining fish has unexpected results. There's no clear pattern when combining fish.
Each type of fish does have a thing. I thought.
I did put two fish together the other day and got a really weird result. It was an invisible food.
That just sounds like there's a sprite missing more than anything else.
But
You
it
get
was like,
invisible food the first time you do a new one, by the way.
Oh, new talent point available in running. I guess I am
Get it,
technically
legs.
doing a lot of running here.
am I being stupid?
Yeah.
Because Skyrim isn't listed under Skyrim.
You mean Elder Scrolls 4 Skyrim? But
Oh,
if you search Skyrim on Steam, I'm pretty sure it will turn up. Where did you search?
pretty sure it's fifth.
Pretty sure it's 4. It's fifth?
No, it's fifth.
No, Oblivion's 4.
Oh, it was Oblivion I played, not Skyrim. That was it.
Oblivion's really good though.
Yeah.
It's
The Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim.
Yeah. So I think
forget about
It's
having
under
played
E.
Oblivion.
That is nice that Steam doesn't make the E or all of these in the T section.
No, I've never played Skyrim. I played Oblivion. That was the way around.
Oblivion's really good though.
It is.
I like Oblivion.
Is that Oblivion the one that starts off with Patrick Stewart, who then gets killed?
Yes.
And he gets killed within 10 minutes to start the game. Like, oh, I'm glad you.
Patrick Stewart still says it's the best prep for a freaking role he's ever had in his life because they gave him like a master book of everything that was what the character was supposed to be for a character that lasted all of
10 minutes.
however long he lasted.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, well, all right. Patrick Stewart
Greetings,
loved it,
young
though.
sir. I am the tutorial. Yeah.
at least you've never had an arrow in the knee.
That joke is done to death in Tiny Tina's. Like,
Is it?
over and over again. He goes, what?
Oh, no.
It's like, well, first of all, the most subtle part of the joke is that when you shoot someone in the head, it's a crit spot, and if you shoot them in the knees, it's a crit spot. And I love that. It's
Really?
that subtle. But then it's like, don't forget to armor your knees, or you'll end up like a guardsman. So yeah,
Oh,
it's constant. But being able to shoot people in the knees, if you shoot them in the knees enough, their leg breaks, and then they sort of crawl along. That's awesome. But yeah, that's
Well, you could always do that with the loaders, which
But
is awesome.
yes, same tack. But yeah, that was a subtle joke. There's also a lot of unsubtle
That's
ones.
amazing.
I bought the item of the day, and it goes, "Brave warrior, I have a
Oh,
new
no.
and fantastic." Oh, you've already bought it. Never mind.
You now have Skyrim on Steam.
I really doubt I will ever play that.
We may.
You know it's on Game Pass, right? You know it's by Bethesda, right?
Yeah.
You know it's
Oh,
on
by
Game Pass
Bethesda.
on Bethesda, like,
Steam's just easier.
Bethesda.
but not free. Well, not free at all. Obviously, I pay for Game Pass.
Game Pass is Xbox One, isn't it?
No, what the fuck? Xbox.
What one?
Xbox is not something you run on Xbox hardware and hasn't been for several years now. Xbox is the name of Microsoft's gaming system. So it's on Xbox, but Xbox runs on PC and has done for ages.
Yeah, I've got the monthly Xbox subscription.
Yes, exactly that.
That's
And Skyrim Beyond there because it's by Bethesda, who are now owned by Microsoft. Did you forget?
Wait,
they bought
really?
Are you fucking joking me? Fuck off.
I forgot.
How could you forget?
It changed nothing.
How
it
could you-
changes nothing with me.
Well, how could you forget? Because all that happened in the fucking lockdown channel for a day was people meant to be going, did you know that Microsoft just bought Bethesda for, how much was it? £6?
When was this?
Oh, fuck off.
No, I'm being serious. When was this? Was it before I joined?
No!
No, this is New Year's, I think. Now that
It-
he's saying that, I'm like,
it was
yeah, that did happen.
September, and they bought them for $7.5 billion.
Wow. Todd Howard making the money.
But that's
He's
all.
so mad.
I'm mad because none of you pay any attention. Like that was all any people just kept turning going, oh my god, have you heard about this? And we're like, fuck off. That's all we've been talking about all day long. But yeah, $7.5 billion. That's more than Disney paid for Marvel or Star Wars. Any seeds, Max?
Oh, yes, I got something.
And that says it all about how much computer games are worth these days when Microsoft pay more for Bethesda. So Bethesda is what? Fallout, Doom, Skyrim. Anything else of note?
Lots of shit games.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
note.
but I can't remember the
Wolfenstein.
name of it.
I guess the Raven stuff, yeah.
Which is just Nazi Doom.
Well, yeah, but that's Raven, so, but that's fine. But apart from that, what is there?
I can't remember.
I mean, there's my point. They do some big titles, but they don't do very many. But yeah, $7 billion, 600. It's just mad.
It is mad.
How many Teslas would you buy with that, DJ?
One.
2.
Oh, okay.
Why would I buy two?
One for each. Well, one for
Why
left, one
wouldn't
for
you
right.
buy
but
two?
One for the weekend.
Ah.
I would.
One to not complain about the wrap all the time.
No, I'd buy a fast one. No, this thing, I'm going to take it back to the rat place because, bear in mind, my rat place, when I went in, like, my Tesla was...
How many reps have they done, by the way? I'm just,
Oh, lots.
you know,
My Tesla is not a nice car. When I went in there, they had a really expensive Lamborghini in there. Like, you know, my Tesla was expensive, but it wasn't
car in there.
£500,000 expensive. Yeah, that's the thing. They'll just fix it. But you know, there are a number of little wrap issues they need to come and look at, and they will do because people pay thousands of pounds to do it. Mine was cheap, but it may have been a dodgy batch of glue.
Fallout or Dishonored to be big games?
Oh, Dishonored. Well, I said Fallout. Dishonored. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that one. That was though. I'm not sure how much Dishonored sold. It's not a franchise, though, is it? There's only been. What is
There's
it?
Couple
two,
games.
I think.
That's two.
And then expanded universe. Deathloop is part probably of the same world.
Yes, yes. No, I
So
didn't-
they've got 5 listed on their website.
Ooh, +1 gardening.
Right.
Yeah, but if you have to go looking for it, they aren't big franchises.
No.
You better name them.
And none of them are in the same ballpark as, you know, the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe or all of Star Wars.
No.
Yeah.
So for less money, Microsoft could have bought Star Wars and then made all of the Star Wars games Xbox exclusives. Like,
How many Wolfenstein games are there then? Because it's
8?
bringing up
3 of the
loads.
new ones.
8, I think.
Yeah, Bethesda made 3.
I mean,
There's only like 2 top.
Spear of Destiny, Wolfenstein 3D. I forgot the Deeper Dungeons
Yeah,
one was called.
I'm seeing them now. I really need to stop looking at this because I'm going to end up spending way more money than I.
They're all on fucking Game Pass.
I know.
They're all free. Or behind a tiny subscription paywall.
Free
Oh,
quotation
like
marks.
Lease. Under lease.
Yeah.
But you know that I'm going to have to buy DLC for them.
That's
Oh,
all
that's
on
it.
Game Pass
I'm on
as
Game
well.
Pass.
None of the Wolfensteins have that.
You're a silly person.
I actually don't know whether or not like Doom's DLC is on Game Pass or not. I've never bothered because I already owned it. That's the only game I've actually looked at that is now on Game Pass that I had already. So I have no idea whether or not they put if DLC is part of the Game Pass bundle.
There's a lot of games on there that I've seen that are like, oh, buy the extra DLC for. Well, it's cheaper than what it is on Steam or other things, but it's like £2 or £3 a thing instead of like 5 or 7.
Think of it as Game Pass. It's part of the game, isn't it? So you either have it or you don't have it.
Yeah, but like Astroneer, for sake of argument, is on Game Pass, but I'm 99.9% sure you don't get all of the DLC for that.
There's DLC for
There's
Astroneer.
fucking tons of it.
Isn't it all cosmetic, though?
Yep.
Oh, well, there you go.
And I think you can earn some/all of it via normal gameplay, which is what we're progressing towards. We'll keep this base. We'll keep our base in a nice, organised thing, and we will work towards the cosmetics. And we'll actually unlock the alien teleporters as well, which I've never really done.
This purple wall is so pretty.
Random.
Someone really needs to take these twig bits off me.
Oh, what happened to my skull? Oh, no.
Oh, it's still like a head.
Well, I crafted a skull for the boss fight, and it is not here. Hello? Oh, no.
I'm sure it's around somewhere. Or you've crafted it and the packet hasn't come back saying, yep.
No, I crafted it last stream.
Oh,
Someone thought I teleported.
was it edible? I may have eaten the skull.
No.
Nom nom nom.
That would be interesting.
Really?
Well, I just crafted 2 in my world. I may go get one.
I think I've only ever done one.
Oh no, there it is. I found it. Okay. And we have half the pieces we need to make another. Nice.
At this point, they've changed the repair recipes, haven't they? So
Yes.
what do I need now to repair shit?
The same thing it was made with originally.
Well, I don't know what it was made with originally because Sai gave it to me.
Well, what is it
Then
called?
just try repairing it anyway. And it
Like
should tell you.
Blowpipe?
Don't think you can craft blowpipes. See, I don't know what happens with things that you only find for repairing.
Yeah, I
but
think it's just
it just
try
tells
and
you.
repair it. See what
Yeah,
happens.
it'll just tell you.
Well, I found every
Yeah.
single crafting table so far. I'm not. Oh, there's the repair.
I'm standing in front of it. It's over here. I don't know why it's over here, but
I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, it's way out there. Because I was looking too. I was like, where is this damn thing? Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Why is it over here?
it literally needs wood.
Oh,
There you go.
well, it is made of wood. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think you can craft a blowpipe.
Not sure.
But you no longer have to craft loads of random pickaxes just in order to
That makes me so happy.
break them into a bit apart just to.
I took everything I was finding while I was exploring and broke them down into the parts. Like, I never, ever had a problem with running out of those.
No, we never had a problem with it, but all we were doing was just using it to level up crafting.
I think I made fences or some shit on my world and put loads around my base. Was it fences or something? Or doors or something? I genuinely cannot remember.
But I have made a nice path to the new boss.
Ooh. Are we going to get killed on this new path?
You're gonna get caught on fire.
Okay. Is there a flame retardant?
No.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's one of those. Ooh, that's mean of you, game dev. Why?
And now
What do you did? But if you face tank it hard enough and you've got the right food, it's trivial.
I shouldn't have tried the fishing. Now I'm sleeping.
Oh,
I'm gonna leave you. Have fun in the dungeon.
Okay. Thank you very much. We'll be seeing you tomorrow for some fleet-based fun.
Woo.
Do let me know, by the way, if shit is fixed in Sneaky Spaceships. Some of the issues you reported I'd already fixed, but there will be a build. I'll finish the build off after this stream and upload it. And then I need a name. I do need a better name for it. Mundanity in space does seem
too sexy.
fitting, but
No.
maybe not quite right.
Yeah.
Is there not something that you can create an acronym out of?
A backronym.
Is that the word that I'm thinking of? Like,
You mean-
like MIS?
You mean a backronym? So like mining under nationalistic dictatorship in the terrible universe.
Yeah, that sort of shit.
But I spelled universe
Comes
wrong.
out as-
Yeah, a backronym. So you want to work for the Strategic Homeland Intelligence and Engineering Logistics Division. What does this tell you? Somebody really wanted that to say SHIELD.
Yeah.
Is that right? Strategic Homeland Intelligence
I don't
Enforcement
care.
and Logistics Division, I think.
Yeah.
Sounds right, even if it's wrong. We need to think of the word first. Mundane is alright, but
You know, a proper swear word, but that'd probably be silly and possibly offensive, possibly not. Yeah,
well, whether or not it's offensive, I don't want Valve to go, yeah, no, you fucking don't. And I'm like, oh, fuck's a swear word. And they're like, yeah, we can swear, you fuck.
I'm actually surprised that nobody has pressed the salt button on any of the chests yet.
It's a new button.
I know, but nobody's actually sorted the chests.
I've sorted
Nobody
my...
got time for that.
Well, that's what's for... It sorts it for you.
There's no
We left it for you to do.
Oh, thanks.
I'm doing it. Everyone else can fuck off. I'm pushing the button.
Why is there flames under a salad making?
It's hot salad.
I'm
Oh,
serious.
I've burned the salad. No.
What have you done? I don't know. How did you do bad food? Oh wow! Oh wow! Whoops. That's stupid. I was beating the plants up with a plant.
Don't do that. Old Tad's having some serious lag. Think it's Tad, you must be getting
Yeah.
a constant flow of data from all these plants updating their...
Oh, that makes sense.
Can you
Sorry,
not walk away from the plant?
Leaving.
That
No,
doesn't...
I'm doing that right now.
That does not
Bye.
necessarily mean the game won't transmit that anyway.
It's
It
definitely,
doesn't.
well, going by what happened earlier while you were compiling, it certainly does. Well, certainly visually it does.
Yeah.
Visually, you get near it and say, "Oh,
I'm
quick, give me the
not
data!"
visual.
I'm like, "Oh shit!" And then suddenly it sort of pops in. Pop's not the right word, but you know, sort of comes through the ground.
I think I found these skulls you was looking at. Caveling skulls. Is that what you was after?
No. Boss summoning skulls.
They're blue.
This is blue, but it's a caveling skull.
Yeah, no, the one right here is Soul of the Corrupted, whatever. It's in the little green chest. We have one, but we need a lot of Puffingy food for this boss fight.
a thingy. What's a thingy?
Puffingy.
Thingy. It's a
Puffingy.
mushroom or
Oh,
something
a
like that.
thingy. Okay. Is
Well,
that something
food-
we can make?
We have some. We could do with more, but I don't have any more seeds. Someone would need to bring me more Puffingy seeds. We've got like 20. That's it.
Every time you
Yeah,
pop-
but then we
every
gotta
time
go
you
in the mold section,
Yeah.
and it's awful there.
Yeah, I know.
eat food.
But yeah, we've Max. We're not making any more. I don't think every time we're not making one more seed.
Really?
Well,
Because I put a whole load down.
yeah, but how many?
Yeah,
Do you remember how many you put down?
well, there wasn't this many to harvest last time I was
Yeah,
there.
that's what I mean. There's not that many.
No, I mean
There's,
seeds,
what he
seeds.
said is there's more here now than when there was before.
Yeah, I want that to be true, but I just don't think it is.
I've just seen him pop up to 2, 1, 2, gold, 2, 1.
That's not two
One.
seeds. That's not two seeds. That's two Puffingy plants. I don't think you can get double seeds.
See in a sec. I'll have a count. Right, I have 50 Puffingy seeds. 50.
Oh, okay. That does sound like a bunch then. Well, I'll say that's about. That sounds like more because I'm pretty sure we had 25 before.
Hey, every little bit.
Oh, come on. I must be done now. I must be done. Skills. 2 more points in gardening. 3 more points in cooking.
And then we'll go kill this boss.
From what I'm seeing, I think we had 12 by 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 by 4 is...
4 12 or 48.
Well, last time I was there, we were definitely not filling the whole Puffingy area. It was
Yeah.
patchy.
Still not.
We're about 2/3 of it. Just over.
Fred,
Apparently I'm being poisoned.
that doesn't really give me much. No, you don't get poisons out of Puffingy, you just get slower.
Oh, well, it's given me 5, 6, 3. No idea.
Yeah, you get- You just get more stacks of moving slower. Which is a pain in the ass when there's combat, but you're fine there.
Just keep eating, you'll be fine.
Point if anybody's watching on the stream, do not keep eating. You will not be fine. That will not help you move quicker.
Says
Mars a
you.
day helps you work with and play. I disagree.
A what a day?
A Mars.
Funnier how mad he got. He's like, oh,
No,
Mark,
no.
excuse
No, I was just
me."
checking. That's 12% of your calorie intake. So yeah, one's all right, but that's about your lot. 12.
Mad.
Yeah. No, Mars.
Mars bars are like a third of the size they used to be.
No,
Oh,
they're
you can
not.
get different sizes
It's
now.
called
That's the weird thing.
shrinkflation.
I'm not talking about the ones that are sort of the same girth but not as long. You can get some that are sort of much narrower as well.
Yeah.
Like a 10-pack.
Yeah, they're still the same. They're 51 grams, same as they've always been. But it's got 34% your daily sugar per bar, and 12% your daily fat, and 21% your daily saturated fat. Say it.
couldn't care less.
Well, yeah,
No,
but
it's not something you should be entertaining to be eating regularly, to be honest.
yeah. Well, I
Unless
skip.
you've got
And now,
crazy
now
food,
I'm
but-
sorry, sir. I refer you to what you said 2 minutes ago, and I quote a Mars a day, and now you're saying you shouldn't eat them regularly. So, which is it?
Marketing hype.
No, Mars bars are designed. They're supposed to be, if you're doing something like, digging up the garden, you're not supposed to go, I'm just going to scoff a Mars bar. They are literally packed full of sugar and glucose and fat.
Okay, I have a question now.
And not as nice as the lion bars.
Gardening,
Mm.
I have 15 points, and I now have an extra point. I have access to tier 4, or the bottom tier. I will have access to 4 new things.
Hold on, let's look. So you've got, I mean,
So I've got obviously 5 in Grateful Gardener. I went to the right and went 5 for Bottomless Water Can, and
Yeah.
5 into Thorny Skin.
yeah, probably expert gardener, because a potent poison seems, maybe.
Pointless.
Well, if that's 25% damage, which is quite a lot of damage. The problem
Quite
you've
well,
got,
yeah.
it's 25%, but you're only 1 in 5 people, so it's actually only 5% of our global damage.
Yeah.
So, but if you put it into the golden ones, that means that you can plant as well. Like, you have a chance of creating gold.
You get more. Yes.
Yeah,
Not
not
that. That's now 3% chance.
yeah, not as high
I'll still
chances.
let you do it.
Yeah, not as high as chances as I got, but still a chance. Bear in mind what you can do if you want to be super anal. You can wait till the plants are partially grown and then dig up all the non-golden ones and replant them. Yeah,
Sounds like
that does
pain
not.
in the arse.
Yeah, but that could be possible if you wanted to be ultra efficient.
Let's get all the orange, just the golds. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about chocolate bars as well, I'd like to point out that a finger of fudge is not enough. Really, it's not.
You give the kids a treat.
Yeah, it's not though. I mean, I could fit a whole finger of fudge in my mouth, barely even trying.
Are you a kid?
Not anymore.
On the mention of that, I've actually got some chocolate bars here out of MREs that are like 700 calories, and they're tiny. They're like little 40-gram bars, but they're loaded with so much fucking shit, and they are horrible. They are
Yeah.
chocolate flavored candy.
Chocolate flavored sugar.
Sorry, sorry. Just to explain to Tad, that's just a normal candy bar for you, then.
Yeah. Don't understand the problem here.
These are pretty much like American chocolate bars. They're fucking rank.
Yeah, I remember having Hershey's Kisses in America. I'm like, it feels like I'm eating chocolate flavored olive oil that's been popped in the freezer, so it's just about gone solid.
Yep. Olive oil.
But, like,
The thing that annoys me is America gets a lot more flavors of things than we do over here.
yeah.
For
Well-
example, the massive choice of Oreos flavors.
Yes.
Over here it's basically
that's a
dark
two-edged
ones and
sword.
that's it.
Well, the thing is, Max, it's
I like them.
Japan is the weird one. Japan gets dozens upon dozens of flavors of Kit Kat,
Kit Kat.
and we don't.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Like, I've had the green. I think it's a green tea Kit Kat. It's actually quite nice.
No, mochi. Mochi you're talking about. It is green tea, but it's called mochi Kit Kat. They are fucking beautiful.
Mochi is frozen ice cream, frozen pastry with ice cream in the middle. It's not a flavour; it's a type of thing.
What am I thinking of?
I mean, there's about 300 trillion different types of Kit Kat flavour that we don't get 'cause apparently we're not good enough, even though we invented it.
Yeah.
How it
Oh,
goes.
there's not smash through the wall here. They mean to.
So they do mochi Kit Kats.
Yeah, but it's not mochi because mochi is frozen rice
Frozen
paper.
yogurt.
Frozen rice paper with yogurt in the middle. That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
quite nice. I've got some in the freezer.
Have you?
I do.
We can get them here.
No, I lied.
No, I mean, no, is there somewhere that you're actually getting it from, or is it from a supermarket?
I think we just. I know sometimes Emmy just gets weird stuff from like weird Chinese shops and Japanese shops.
Oh, right, okay.
But she did buy one thing. It was that I've never seen anything like it. She bought one dessert, and it came in the most unbelievable packaging. Like, it was inside a giant polystyrene box. I mean, 2 feet across, and inside that was ice, and inside that was another polystyrene box with more ice inside, and inside that was this tiny Mars bar sized chocolate bar. I've never seen such egregious packaging in my entire life. We kind of expected to come in a refrigerated truck along with another
You got
delivery.
that from Japan store, didn't you, in London?
I don't know where it's off the internet somewhere.
There's a place called Japan Store based in London, and even if you buy one ice cream, they double pack it in polystyrene and the ice packs and fuck knows what else. It's just absolutely pointless.
Well, I mean, it came frozen, but not quite the air miles on it, Richie. But like, oh, this is not very environmentally friendly packaging we're doing here.
I get loads of my Japanese stuff off of there, and the Chin and Chew store. I freaking love some of that. Like they've got all the like a big bag of star anise for like £5, but you go in Tesco, you get a little tiny jar, and that costs you £3, £4. But you get a kilo of it for £5, and it's like, how much money are they making in Tesco on this shit?
Well, it's like Gyatso.
Loads.
If you go to Wagamama's, Gyatso's, I think it's £5.50 for 3, but you can buy them in like a massive bag of 100 for a £5, and it's exactly the same. I might have got the numbers slightly off there, but it's much cheaper than Wagamama's.
I've never actually been to Wagamama's.
Oh.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? No, it's nice. It's very expensive.
I'd be better off just going to my local sushi Japanese place then.
Oh, that's something I hadn't had for a long time. Sushi.
I love sushi.
Yeah.
I like my
I mean,
food
it's-
to be cooked, so whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm being too bourgeois here.
You can't cook everything.
Yes, I can. I cooked my salad earlier.
Yeah, burnt it.
I didn't burn it.
It's not covered in mayonnaise. It's not food, right?
I had some weird things, really weird, the other day. They were like little squares of seaweed. Now, normally seaweed, I get me nori in big sheets that I use for me noodle soups and shit. And these are supposed to be crisps. It was like putting pure sea salt in me gob. It was fucking horrible.
Sorry. You're eating seaweed. Is this to go with your
Yeah,
dandelion, homemade dandelion and burdock and fucking nettle tea?
How did you know that I make tea?
Because any person who eats seaweed probably also eats nettle tea and thinks that it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, as long as you microwave the vomit, it's perfectly safe to eat it.
God.
You are aware that there was a phase a few years back of people pre-masticating food for their children.
Like Ferengi, you mean?
I can't
Well,
remember the
I
name.
mean, my go-to example would have been baby birds, but sure, Ferengi, yes.
I can't remember her name now. Not Angelina Jolie, some other silly tart.
Oh, fucking not what's her face? The mental one.
Yeah.
Pepper Potts. What's her name? Gwyneth Paltrow.
No, not her.
Not that mad.
Oh fuck! What was her name?
You tell us, guy. Believe in you.
I tell
Come on,
you who
Jake.
done it.
Is he just googling hot mad women? Hot mad actresses. Hot mad actresses who eat their food for their children. What's he googling here?
Silverstone. Jimmy Kimmel challenge. Parents Silverstone their kids' foods.
What?
Someone.
Alicia
Someone
Silverstone.
Something like that.
Alicia Silverstone.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What do you mean by silverstoning?
Well, Alicia Silverstone did it, therefore people start to call it Silverstoning.
Right.
Obviously, it should have called Ferengiing.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, I've been watching all of Star Trek back because it's going from Netflix soon. So I'd watch it before I have the pirate to watch it any further. But I learned the first rule of acquisition the other day because it was on an episode of Voyager. Voyager's weird. Like, the special effects are so fucking bad. And it's not been remastered like TOS or TNG. So the special effects are awful. And it's all just full of dot crawl. And it's just, everything is horrible. Dot crawl. You know when you got... No, dot crawl. But when you got, like, interference patterns across stuff. Because it's just, that's how they filmed it back then. It looks horrible. But TNG got remastered and looks lovely. Voyager, not so much. But yeah, first Ferengi rule of...
4.3, is it wideframe now?
No, it's not. It's still 4.3.
Oh, okay.
It's not possible to fix that because they said, we've got... Like, in TNG, it was all filmed in widescreen, but then cropped down to 4.3, and they didn't bother to clear the frame. So left and right, there is just... crew members, like film crew people. And in theory, in theory, you could AI teach a computer because it knows what the bridge of the Enterprise looks like, so it could fill in there. And if in any other shots before or after there are crew members, like Starship crew members, it could fill them in. So in theory, we could AI upscale to 4.3. But the weird thing is, having watched a whole bunch of TNG and Voyager recently, all of which are in 4.3, my God, do the actors stand very close to each other because it's in 4.3. So they get really, really close to the point they look like they're almost kissing, just so they're both in the same shot. Oh, come on, I must be nearly there.
Oh no, that's Fiverr. Sorry, no. Never mind, ignore what I was going to say.
But yeah, I forgot how hit and miss both TNG and Voyager are. Some great episodes and an awful lot of just
howlers.
Shit.
And that's why people watch Deep Space Nine.
Well, now even Deep Space Nine's just got anything with fucking Cisco's son in it for a start can fuck off.
Oh God! All right, fine.
Any holodeck episode of any series can also fuck off. Oh, we're all Sherlock. We're all Sherlock Holmes. We're all on a train.
The one that they all got stuck in there because they just threw the pattern buffer in there because the ship blew up. They're like, it's fine.
I'm sorry. They got stuck in there about once every 6 episodes to the point you're like, why don't you install a fucking emergency door that the computer can't do anything about, that just has a big red lever you pull and it gets you into the holodeck?
Makes no sense.
Faster. No, any episode where it's a holodeck episode, just how good it's dated, pretend to be a gangster or whatever. They're just all shit. All of them.
The Janeway ones were awful.
They're all of the holodeck ones. So what got me was the episode with Lieutenant Barclay in it, where basically he's nobbing off with Deanna Troy's hologram, and they're all shocked. Yeah. I'm like, dude, right, you are fucking joking me, right? Because that would happen. Like, half the holodeck would be people just nobbing off with either hot or famous people from the like. But they're all like, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing this. Like,
And in the future,
what else would this technology be used for? Well, honestly,
yeah, I mean,
Come on.
Well, I've just watched that episode actually where they discovered that. Yeah, so this takes place. I don't know how many years after the invention of the hologram, and I'm watching Voyager, and they just worked out instead of Vulcans going mad and killing each other, they could just bonk a hologram in the holodeck, and they don't go mad and kill each other. I was like, you just worked this out. Like, would this not have been the
power cut around there?
Well, this would just not been the first go-to, but it would just be like, oh, here's your holodeck. You're 16. You get your first holodeck hour. You'd be like, all right, summon the lady with the big boobs from television. Cool. Now make her naked. But it was just the way the episode presented the fact that Barclay he wasn't even like doing it. He was just trying to impress her. Like, dude, this is not. Yeah. Whereas if you watch the equivalent episode from the Orville.
Next Generation.
No, from the Orville. That's different. Where it becomes that was really well done, because what was happening in TNG was so
Everything
tame.
about the Orville was supposed to be better.
Yeah, well, what they were doing in TNG was so tame and and just mundane, whereas in the Orville, it became an addiction for one of the characters to have sex with perfect people in the holodeck,
no.
to the point where he wasn't interested in his own partner. A really interesting storyline touching what would actually happen, rather than people going, "What? You pretend to beat up people who are much more handsome and stronger than yourself on the holodeck?" No. So,
Also,
yeah.
the 90s was much different.
80s.
Also, but didn't Jordy
Yeah.
really lose his shit over the girl he was talking to
There was a Voyager
in the
episode
holodeck,
where
and then
someone
met
fell in
her
love
in
with
real life, and she was totally different?
There was a holodeck. There's a Voyager episode where someone fell in love. Again, someone basically fell in love with a holodeck character, and I'm like, again, this would be normal. This is not like an unusual thing. And then he's all being coy instead of going, "Take your clothes off." She's not going to argue. She's a computer simulation that will do what you tell you to. But instead, it's like, "Oh, I wonder if I can interest her in." It's like, dude, it's a computer program. It's like me trying to be nice to my computer so it defrags the hard drive. That's not how it works. Go on, I'll buy you dinner. Please defrag the hard drive.
So what
Works to
about
defrag it faster.
the Dr. Octopus thing or whatever the
Dr.
fuck it was called
Octopus.
years ago with the thing with the parrot that you used to talk to, like the assistant companion, like the paperclip.
Do the nurses know you're on the computer again, Jay?
Eh?
Dr. Oct, the thing you would talk to that's like a paperclip.
Right.
Okay.
That probably didn't come across the way that it was intended. Right.
No.
There was a thing years ago, like an assistant similar to the paperclip from Word,
Right.
that was designed
The
to
wizard?
keep you company. That
Right.
You could talk to and have a conversation with.
Yes, I remember it was a little parrot thing that had about 6 stock phrases. I vaguely recall this in the edge of my memory. Yeah.
And it
Right.
was like absolutely fucking useless. But
Right.
if you talk to it nice, it did do some things that it was supposed to.
Are you telling me that someone fell in love with this parrot, or is this just do you remember Dr. Octopus?
No, it was just me reminiscing.
Okay.
Although I did like that parrot.
Oh dear.
The other thing is, I don't know if you've ever seen an interview with Marina Sirtis, Councillor Troy, but she's just from London. She just speaks in this like thick London accent. She's like, "Oh yeah, I totally love playing it. It was totally wicked when I was in Star Trek." I was like, "What? Put on the accent. Don't talk normally because it sounds wrong." And probably only Max. Do you remember Only Fools and Horses?
Yes.
Do you remember Uncle Albert?
Yeah, proper London, isn't it?
Have you ever heard him talk in an interview?
Yes, it's very posh.
He's
isn't
very posh. He goes,
Very
this was one of my more challenging roles, is to, play the working class stiff, Uncle Albert. But, it was really one of my more challenging. I used to do Othello, and it's like, whoa, this is not the voice of Uncle Albert. What's going on?
There, I got the 2 NPCs moved and nice and snug. Or all 3,
Oh,
technically.
did you remove that guy out of the drill? Nice.
No, he
Yes, yes,
eventually, did he not eventually wiggle his way out?
No, I
Ah.
moved his summoning urn and he buggered off.
Okay,
So now they're both in their little house having a great day.
awesome.
It's next to the slime.
Mike, which series is that? Was that a DS9 episode? I can't remember.
Which one?
Where one of the wife or family died and one of the main characters want to live on the holodeck forever. I mean, they would. I mean, there's this thing called angels, and they are mostly
Byron.
Facebook groups, but they are people who have lost their child early in pregnancy. And they get the fetus and they take photos with it, and then they will wish it happy birthday constantly and get professional photos of what would be like, my angel was taken from me 20 years ago. Like, if we had the holodeck, those people would probably disappear from society overnight.
There is
They
a
probably
program.
would.
There is a program that's come out at the moment. I think it's called something like backup or something like that.
Oh, Upload.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool. By the same people did The Good Place and The Office. Really good. Very highly recommended. Very funny. Really enjoying it.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Oh,
Haven't had a chance.
yeah. Well, basically, in that one, you can make a copy of your brain and then get put into a computer simulation before your body dies. And that's the premise.
Are
But
you conscious?
just that's the premise, is your brain gets put into computer simulation. How it happens is just hand wavy, so the plot can happen. But it had the most brilliant joke, because there's a guy in there and he was born in like the 1950s, and there's a guy in there who's born in like 2030, and they both agreed that Robin Hood was their favourite film growing up, which amused me because obviously every so often we just make a new Robin Hood film. Yeah, totally worth watching. Upload, very good. If you like The Good Place or you like The Office, Greg Daniels is definitely on form with this.
I do like some of The Office.
We should probably at some point actually go and try and kill this boss rather than just farm food forever.
Great
I'm
content.
just sorting chests out. I'm doing my organisation OCD shit.
And then you move the skull.
Yeah.
It's all of the blue stuff is in this chest.
Well, Micah, there is a discussion about the transporting in Star Trek, and it's touched upon in Borderlands. So when you teleport in Star Trek, you don't arrive. A copy of you arrives with all your memories. So your
Get vaporized.
yeah, you get vaporized and you cease to exist, but your new copy has the remembrance of your entire life because it's a perfect copy. Yes, because Borderlands says this. It goes, you died the first time you died. This is just a copy of your digital self, and it's like, do not think about this.
That's why the one life runs
Yes,
all
yeah.
the way to tier 10 exists.
What is this thing that's here that's got no name and just opens a single spot?
Jay, do you think anyone's gonna have a fucking clue what you said? What's this thing here with no name that opens a single spot?
Well, it looks like a chest, but
Right.
it's only got a single inventory slot.
And then it's a chest with one spot. There's a whole bunch of those. We did them out of houses.
Oh, it's a pedestal
A pedal stool?
of some sort. Yeah.
Okay,
Micah, are you talking about Borderlands or Star Trek? Because in Star Trek, it doesn't move the actual molecules, it makes a copy of the molecules. Blah, 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 pattern buffer, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, this is more sort of headcanon, as it Borderlands actually touched upon it in quite an amusing way. But yeah, your consciousness ends, but
Hyperion.
the new copies of you's consciousness begins with all of your memories. Which is why Dr. McCoy didn't like going through it.
Damn Hyperion.
Hyperion, yeah. What about Hyperion?
That's their new U stations.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And they say it. There's one of the lines the new U station says is, "You died the first time you died. This is merely a digital reconstruction of your body. Do not think about this."
Yeah,
Right,
oh shit, now think about it.
Yeah. My favourite line, I think, was, "Man, am I sick of talking in this pleasant ass voice?" Don't think of it as death, think of it as fun. Don't think of it as war profiteering, think of it as war fun. My favourite line from the new Tiny Tina's vending machines is, help, help, I've been transformed into this vending machine. Not enough mimics in Tiny Tina's as well. Sad about that.
Aw.
The mimics in Tiny Tina's are fucking terrifying. Like, really, really, really genuinely massive, scary monsters.
So, whilst I'm in the process of making this, would anybody else like a plus 15 backpack for their inventory?
Everyone should
Is
have
that-
one by
Is
now.
it one that just permanently assigns to you? You don't have to have a...
No, it's the red one.
It's
I've got
Yeah.
plus 12, which is Gom's stomach bag. So
Yeah, I've got the red one, which is 15.
yes, please, Jay. In that case.
Okay.
I'm at
I
seeds.
just
Just
thought I'd
kinda
use up
help
some of
us.
this fibre and shit.
I'm
that
at
we've got.
seeds, Mr. M. Do you have any?
I do. Hold on.
No, we've got drills. We've got like Oh, where's our drill farm gone? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we've got automated wood farm going on here. My goodness me. We get some.
So was it just me and Max that wanted a red bag, or does anybody else want
I
one? as
believe
well?
just you and Max.
I've got one.
Got about
Can
4,000
you
food.
stack them?
What? No, why would the game let you have unlimited inventory size?
The-
You wouldn't ever make a bigger backpack. But yeah, drills just come about, but you need Scarlet for drills, and you need to make it into Zeus's Wilderness to get Scarlet.
There's your backpack, sir.
I found a necklace.
Matt, can you go and grab another run of Pafingis for me?
Yep.
Right,
What do
we
I do
should-
with my stomach bag? Just throw it away somewhere.
Just stick it in the chest.
I am in the process of trying to organise chests a bit.
You're doing a
There's-
great job,
There's,
by the
there's
way.
no way of putting signs on them or painting them or changing
No.
the
Well,
colour.
you can paint some of them. I painted like over here. You can paint these ones. And you can also paint the tiles underneath them as well, which is why they're lots of red plus, lots of yellow plus.
Right, okay. And where do we get paint?
Come this way. I think it's this chest here. Yeah, this chest here
Has
has
all
got
of
paintbrushes.
Very nice. Okay, thank you.
The paintbrush gives you infinite paint. For obvious
Awesome.
reasons.
Right.
Esmir, are you? I don't know if you're actually watching, but yeah, just released the source code for a game. The amount of games that have had the source codes released of them, and anything significant happens, and count on one fucking hand.
Was it World of Warcraft?
World of Warcraft has not had its source code released, so no.
Oh. Was it Twitch?
Now, what was it? So, yeah, I remember when Homeworld had its source code release, and I'm like, oh, yeah. No significant mods have ever come out about Homeworld, as far as I'm aware. It's what you find as well. You get 30 people all start their own branch of it off on GitHub, and they just nearly always never go anywhere.
Is GitHub even still going? I haven't used that for years.
GitHub's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, source code repository systems in the world.
It's going big and strong.
But it is nice with stuff like Dyson Sphere Program Mod, where people can see the source code and suggest fixes, going, push requests going, I fixed this thing here. However, I believe Medieval Engineers is a Unity-based game, might be Unreal, a little bit trickier at that point, because then it's not just a code thing, and you will get people who fix stuff in ways that are, massively.
Break everything else.
Yeah. Like, I know Unity and Unreal's physics inside out and backwards, and if you said to me, I want to do a game where you build robots out of physics bits, and it's like, yeah, that doesn't work very well. What was that one we played? Trail Makers. See, that has a really clever and specific physics engine, but it's no longer a flexible object. It bakes it into a single object.
Huge, eh?
And obviously even SnowRunner, breaks quite easily, and it's only running about 4 physics objects, and that is pretty much state of the art.
I have a question, Jay. Where do we dump rubbish?
Anywhere at the moment. I'm literally just going to build a chest room.
Okay.
But, so it's me, are you telling me that they Double Fine released the source code to DF9? Because Double Fine dropped DF9 the moment it wasn't making a profit. They went, yeah, we don't work on unprofitable games. People are like, what? Oh, it's out of early access and it's done now. It's not very done. My DF9 clone, and I like to point out, I think I started before DF9, it was fucking awesome. But unfortunately, the YouTuber that I was working with could not make up his mind what he wanted. And when I couldn't deliver what he wanted this week, he lost interest, which is a shame because I was really enjoying it. And it looks really good. It looks better than...
Snowmancer?
No, Quagons.
Oh.
Oh, fuck me, what's that game called? Maya, I think it was called? And, Quagons was so much better than Maya, and that makes me sad. I mean, Dungeon Defenders has had a bunch of community updates. And if you've got a community that are working on it, and you still have one of the original team controlling the vision, like, no, we're not having loads of Star Wars stuff in the game now, then, you know, you can end up like Dungeon Defenders with a quite coherent, community-assisted game. But it's so rare, really. It's. I mean, free space is free as well now.
Just out of curiosity, this tent thing that's here, is it here for a specific reason?
Looks cool.
No,
So it can be moved.
What is, sorry?
the tent.
And the bedroll that's here with the campfire.
Pass.
You monster! How could you?
Okay, the next time I pick up a round of food out of the cooking area, I should hopefully level.
Wait, did you? Is this not loaded yet? Yeah, it's not loaded yet. Okay.
I can't remember how to rotate an object.
Bumpers.
Bumpers.
I guess Q&A, but I don't know.
Oh, bumpers.
No.
Hey, new talent point available in cooking.
Bugger.
Okay,
No, thank you.
so I now have a 5% chance for food to be rare. And bear in mind, I am picking up like 50 food at a go. And we did have this question last time. If it's a 5% chance and I pick up like 20 of an item, is it a 5% chance they're all different, or a 5% chance that some of them are different? I just gained 6 extra spicy tulip salad, but no blue ones.
According to this, there is no rotate object.
It's on the object.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you can't rotate that tent.
You can rotate some
It's an
things,
artistic piece.
like conveyor belts. Yeah, okay, so I just got 3 rare hearty berry pudding. So yeah, I did get 5% of the food that I picked up was rare.
Ooh.
But I do now, this is where another question arises. So if Max puts the food on to cook and I pick it up, can I convert Max's non-rare food to rare food? Or if Max puts the food on to cook, I put the food on to cook, can Max pick up rare food even though he doesn't have the skill? Or is it only the picker-uppers bits that apply? I mean, I don't know.
Questions the source code has? I don't know.
Questions the source code has, yeah. Yeah, I saw this discussion earlier, actually. People talking about stuff in Stardew Valley, because the source code for that has been decompiled. People are like, just look at the source code if you want to answer something.
Stardew Valley mind that?
Hang on, choice. There's very little you can do. Like, I gave up and I just gave people the source code, because I'd rather they had the source code with comments than the source code without comments. That's the only difference. It's so easy to reverse engineer source code back into...
I thought it's illegal.
Oh? Why'd it be illegal?
To reverse engineer anything?
If you bought the game, you own the code.
No,
Like,
you don't. No,
You own a license.
You own a license to run the code. Bear in mind, I can't do anything with the Stardew Valley code. I can't copy bits of the code into my own projects. I can't release my own copy of Stardew Valley, but I can look at the source code. Same way I could.
and go, oh, that's cool.
The same way I could pause a film and watch each frame individually. You know, it's a sort of a vague example, but I couldn't sell those individual frames of a film on myself.
So not even 5 minutes ago, I had a stack of about 20 chests,
Cool.
and they've gone.
Did you put them down?
Maybe.
I tell you what, Max, you've got those 4 cookie pots on the go, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me take stuff out of them and I will see if it is capable that I can get free
Where's?
rares
go for
from that. That'd be an interesting thing to see. Hello, cat.
I found 6 that day.
the double wide chests, Jay, have less overall slots than two little chests next to each other.
But they are easier
but they're
to
more
spot.
convenient.
And they're easier to spot.
Yes.
So I was gonna do like rare items in yellow chest or gold chest. I don't know what color brushes we've got.
A lot.
All of them.
I-
Try to 8 colours.
It's me. I don't know much about medieval engineers, but I'd like to point out I get accused of dropping Fortress Craft, and I have to say to people, I patched it for 14 months after it stopped being profitable. All right, but it doesn't feel like that. Like, well, that's
your problem.
That's what happened. But people don't tend. Well, they don't pay very much attention. I think's the issue more than anything else. Oh, Matt Seeds.
On the other hand, they do wish you
I have one less
worked more on it.
Okay, I've got 1 extra glowing berry pudding, 4 extra glowing tulip pudding, 2 spicy peppers, but no blues. So, okay, I picked up all your food, Max, and no blues. Pick up some of mine, no blues, 1 blue.
Oh dear.
I think my percentage chance of stuff is so low, it's a bit hard to make any conclusion from that.
That's weird. When the game doesn't load something, the torches are still there. That's so weird.
I guess you got entities but not map data. Have you got any seeds, Max?
No, it's loaded in now,
yeah.
but it's just weird that that's the order it sends stuff. That or it does, or it assumes, and what that makes even less sense. Entities would move more than map data would.
They might be on different channels. One got through, one didn't.
Well, obviously they are, but
Presumably light is more important to be able to see what's on the screen than having it on the screen.
yes, I'm using the light to see the void. Thank you.
No, it'll just be that one's a small packet, and one is probably a big chunk of map data all compressed. So one happened to get through.
Did anybody pick up the stack of wood?
What stack of wood?
Nope.
The stack of wood. There was about 2,000 wood in the auto drill machine last time I checked.
Oh, I didn't pick any of those up. There might be some there still.
Well, there was 2,000 last time I checked.
No, that's okay. I've got 239. That's more than suffice for what I need.
You'd be better off tearing up the chests that are already here.
You
want to redo them.
Okay. I'm trying to color code shit.
Fair enough.
Why would you put a key down somewhere?
Key?
Yeah, if you're colour coding it, you need to explain what colour means what.
Yeah, they could really
can't do.
They could do with signs, very much so.
No.
I'm sure it's been suggested enough. He's working on it.
Yeah. He? Isn't this like 15 people, this game? He?
No, it's talking about Jay.
A key.
Oh, a key.
As in a door. Yeah. A legend for maps.
Like, there's no way of actually writing shit down, but blue is
No,
red.
it's more like. Oh, I guess if we had a way to set down an item that, like with the pedestals.
Pedal stools.
Pedestals.
That could work.
That's probably
Do the
literally
chest
their
in
point.
rows and then just put no, because then you
Well,
need a.
I mean, we put plants in the green chest, and I think we kind of ran out of any sensible color coding. Like mnemonics.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like you could have a red chest for first aid
All
stuff,
shit
but
weapons.
Max has already done a
Why
good
not?
job of painting the floor for first aid stuff.
That's not first aid stuff. That's just more food.
It's
It does have potions in it
yeah.
too.
I should probably make some more potions, by the way. I haven't done that in a while.
Is there any point in having scrap now?
You can sell scrap, and that's the only
Yeah,
purpose
it's
it has
valuable.
Right, I'm just thinking we've got a shit ton of lanterns and stuff that we're never going to use.
now. Yeah, but we don't know what. But don't, because you see, there's no lack of space. Don't chuck shit away that we can't easily replace.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm talking about lanterns that we've made. Like there's literally got to be 100 lanterns laying about.
I've no idea how we made. You don't mean
I think you can
lanterns, do
break
you?
those down since you craft those. So you could take them to the chest, get the tin or whatever it
Do
was
you
that
mean
made them out of it.
torches?
No.
There's no way
I
we
mean
have
actual
100
The-
lanterns. Not unless Brett crafted 100 lanterns just to level his crafting skill.
Quite possible.
Battery didn't realize it was a inventory thing, and
The +3 lanterns.
yeah.
Do you mean? Oh, you mean
There.
the tall ones?
No, the ones that you stick in your inventory to give you the glow effect.
We have 100.
There's +3, +4s, and
100.
spread about. Gotta be.
Right. Okay. So no is
Well,
what the answer
at
is.
least
3.
40, I would say.
Where? I haven't seen a single one yet.
Really.
Yes, I've seen 0. I've looked in lots of chests.
There's 3 in that chest.
Dude, I've seen 5 in total. You said 100. We have 5.
1 in that one. 1 in
6.
that one.
7.
More than we have any right to be having laying around.
Well, no, because we're playing a game with a
There's
lot of
food
people.
and slime and shit in this one. Hang on. So would worm bags and inventory doohickeys
I
be
see slime.
mob drops or jewellery? Shit.
What?
So things that give you the inventory boosts, like the bags, would you put those with the jewellery or mod drops?
Mod drops. What?
Mob drops.
I mean, neither is a probably quite unhelpful answer.
Okay, what would you put them with?
Crafted items?
On game, send me my packets, please.
No, they might.
We really don't have enough poison, by the way. Which is annoying. Although the 40% one is not that much better than the 30% one. The 30% one I think is actually a little bit too OP.
Did you
So-
find that an anemone necklace I found?
Possibly. If I found it, it's in the big
No.
chest. Like, I'm surprised at how much shit we've got. Do we really need all these? Do you know what? I'm going to leave the fishing rods because Shulker can use them.
Well, shark fishing rods break, and we will probably want to tear them down.
Hmm.
Game doesn't like this.
Do we have any more slime lying around? Does anyone have a whole bunch of slime in their inventory?
We do. Up here on this chest, up the top here, should be all the slime
Why is
that
it
I
not?
found.
Why is it not in a slime chest?
That is a slime chest, isn't it?
No, the slime chest is the orange one. You've put it in a
That
lava
is an
chest.
orange.
Okay, they're all orange, but it's
right.
like this slimy orange. But it's okay. It's sometimes
Right. Okay. Well, I'm moving in the process of moving that chest anyway. So, like, I'm putting all the ores that are cooked in the ores chest. I'm going to put an ingots chest down and just try and organise it somehow. I don't know how long we're going to be playing this for.
Well, I said the medium-term plan is when they have a big expansion is to start a new world with new gear, but the same characters. Sort of a soft restart.
Okay.
Okay, Max, I'm going to go out on a limb and say so far I believe that if I pick up food that you made, we don't get any blues. So if you pick up food I made, logic stands that we would. But I'm not sure.
Do you want me to test that theory?
Well, I am testing. I'm picking up your food and waiting for any. I've got free ones, but not blue ones.
Yeah, so you might. I've got the free buff.
Yeah, which I might be. I think I might be getting your buff out of it.
Makes sense.
Right, Hive Mother chest.
I can tell Brett
there a-
hasn't rung that bell because it's not turned up at all.
Is there anything in particular you would prefer to have in the Hive Mother chest?
You're the one organising the chest because you want to. Me, I just look in the chests.
It is just pissing me off that everything's spread together and we've got the same thing in
Spread
Hive.
together?
Yes,
Spread out or?
both. Why do feathers not stack?
Because they hate you.
Reasons.
No, I would explain it. Even the fucking feathers hate me. So, red chests are now going to be weapons and inventory shit. So, weapons, tools, hose, muskets, guns, that sort of shit.
Oh, so much planting.
Made something for you, DJ. Over by the work tables.
Cool. Yeah, can you just quickly check your inventory for slime, by the way? Because I could do with about, I don't know, 1,000 slime.
Yeah, nope.
Nope.
I did have some, but I put it in a chest.
I picked up all the slime I found and I've turned it all into potions. Because I'm trying to level up the skill that gives you better potions and whatnot. But I need to just craft a fuck ton of potions.
I will put slime in the same chest where you got it from last time if I come across any.
Cool. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be an option to make potions out
Come
of
down here and
golden
look at this.
heart breeze.
Wow. Really?
I presume you get the same potion if you use the heart one.
You can't. That's just not an option. Ah, very good, Ted. That's actually quite good. I like where the
Yeah,
outline looks like it's
I
nicer.
have read it so
Ah.
bad.
Ah,
It was great.
hey, new talent point in crafting.
I just realised down here there's a thorny weapons 5% critical hit chance.
Yeah, I mean,
Under-
basically,
under gardening.
there's a combat thing and a non-combat thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Brett went with extra items on crafting rails, and I went with alchemist. So I'm working towards jewelry, so then we can get better versions of our necklaces. So that's why I need a metric.
No, you got to craft.
What?
It's a chance to craft a better one.
Yeah,
it's
I'm-
really dumb.
I'm well aware, but what I need is about 10,000 slime in order to get that. The heart breeze I've got, the slime I don't. But we have so many spike traps throughout the world, I guarantee there is enough slime lying around. We just have to go find it.
Every time I do it, goes like a thingy, I get some from there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I mean there's like massive areas with slimy mobs in them that should have spike traps, so they should be slowly making slime drop. Yeah, unfortunately, Micah, like everything is player gear. What we need is signs or nameable chests, like in Terraria.
Just having a name on it would help. Well,
Yeah.
people still wander up to the chest and just empty their inventory into them.
Yeah, but there is a button, and it's not. Unfortunately, you have to bind it, where you can automatically offload stuff to chests if that's already in the chest.
Oh yeah, just stacks. Yeah,
Yeah.
to empty stacks. Yeah.
You can click the button on a chest when you do that. If you open a chest, there's a button there that says upload all to quick stack instead of shift clicking.
Yeah, but I don't want to open the chest. I want to offload my stuff to any chest nearby that matches.
Yeah,
Like in
that would be
Terraria.
nice.
Like in Terraria. Again, if I was implementing a two-dimensional game, and I was like, how should I implement, just do it like Terraria. Like, don't engage your brain. Don't decide how could this be done. Just go and see how Terraria does it. And if you don't hate it, just stick with that. I like the way this is Schrodinger's food, by the way. Until I actually pick the food up, I don't know whether it's improved or not. So I think, Max, the bonus is applied on creation. So none of your stuff has given me a single free food. Sorry, a magic food. But the other ones, my stuff definitely has, although it's not a very high ratio, has to be said.
Yay. Also keep in mind that whatever chest you put all the bars and stuff in, if you put the crafting table next to it, it can pull from that chest. That is a change they added. Very good one.
So we will need to put the bars in a chest adjacent
Well,
to
we
each.
can
I mean, you
rather than we
can.
must.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I'm going to completely get rid of all this organisation that I've already done and restart it.
No, I only said that because I haven't seen bars in this yet, so that tells me you haven't started with that part yet.
I've organised all the bars into the doodad at the end of the conveyor belt up here.
Which is why I put the one of the crafting tables next to it, because it can pull from there.
Cool. Okay, so I will continue doing that then.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Let me
All right,
see how
I'll
far.
do that part then.
Bugger, I just cooked on my heart, Breeze.
This golden chest is gonna go. Which is a shame. It's a very pretty chest. Progress demands it.
Yeah, no, that's it's kind of a good change, but there's only like 5 bars in the game, and I'm never struggling for 5 slots of inventory. I guess,
but
I
if
guess
you
it's a good change.
realized you brought the wrong one, you're like, ugh, I gotta go.
But I just I mean I haven't, because I put them all in chests because of what I'm doing. But I would just tend to carry them all anyway.
I am gonna steal the fancy, not that one.
I've put the chests away again and I can't fucking find them.
Okay.
Well,
It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, I've done it again. I'm just gonna make more.
We do need slime if you feel feeling brave.
Well, I mean,
One
with a little bit, I mean, there are so many bits on the map where there are lots of slime and spikes. So there will be lots of slime there. You can just run over to it. You shouldn't even do any combat. But yeah, it looks like I need 2 or 3 more levels in cooking to get any sort of reliable rate of these things. I'm afraid. Just a lot. Okay. I haven't done anything but farming for the last 2.5 hours, by the way. I haven't even. I don't think I
How
only.
was it?
I killed 2. Well, it's not dull. I mean, it's just nice. It's like SnowRunner. It's not a challenge. You just sit there going, I've had a long and stressful day, and now I get to plant a virtual plant and use it to make a bar go up in a small database running on my computer. I assume non-programmers probably think about things differently to me. Remember, there was a Penny Arcade about Blur, and he goes, well, when you finish a race, a whole bunch of bars go up. And he goes, the game any good? Because I don't know, but it's a great way to fill up bars. It's true, there's something very satisfying about a bar. I mean, this is Power Wash Simulator. I reckon 5% of the genius of Power Wash Simulator is watching that bar go up in the corner, and I cannot wait for the new patch so we can start to, I think, grind money, but so we can do the levels we quite enjoy doing and get rewarded for it.
Automation's taken care of. I guess I'll put the train one. Yeah.
Max, anyway, if you've got any uncooked food, if you can chuck at me, and I'll put a big cook on, and we should really go look at this boss before we finish for the night.
Hello.
Oh, game, please.
Now, it was actually very funny when we did Azeos after nearly everybody had left because we just demolished it. Once there was less people on the server, it's like, oh, this game is an awful lot easier with less people. Sorry, I've run out of inventory space, that's why there's a whole bunch of gold and stuff all over the floor.
Fair enough.
Now, why can't I make any potions? I don't have any slime.
There's a little bit of slime in this chest.
Send the packets.
2. There is a little bit of slime. Yeah, I need quite a lot more levels in crafting, but we're not, because we don't, there's no consumables in the game, like combat consumables. It's just potions and food. Well, it's just potions. I'm not leveling up my crafting very much. So yeah, we would need a much bigger slime farm to actually get that happening in a hurry. Like, 10 times the size of what we've got. But you're probably better off just running around the, as I said, the maze left by the, whatever it's called. What was the first boss called? Slime Gurk the Gormless, whatever it was.
The very fancy chest layout.
Yeah, we've made a lot of torches. We
Yes, we have.
wouldn't
And
now.
that's not including Ismaya's outpost.
Part of the issue was, unfortunately, I didn't know that rock could be turned into stone bridges, and if I'd known that, I'd have crafted an awful lot more of those. But we chucked away thousands of rocks. We didn't think it had a use because you needed an iron crafting bench. So, a lesson learned. Well, lesson learned: don't chuck anything away. Make bloody more storage.
Bloody sure of it. Yeah.
Well, make more storage. That said, has anyone dropped off any stone anywhere?
Yep.
I brought about 500 back when I went and searched for the boss fight.
I can see 269.
Well, I think these floor tiles came from somewhere, so.
There's one missing from over here.
Oh my gosh, packets, please show up. Do I need to restart? I might need to restart.
But yeah, I believe Esme was using a multiplayer mod for Stardew Valley to allow you to have more than 4 players.
Ooh.
We should probably at some point. I didn't play Stardew Valley a lot, but I did enjoy it.
Huh. Tad further connected. What happened there, Tad?
It's ran out of packets.
I just wasn't
Start
getting packets anymore. Yeah. I turned it
Where's
off
this
and turned
boss?
it back on again.
Don't know.
To the north. It's actually really close to our rail. There's a big honking arrow on the floor.
Let's go look at this boss then. Oh, I should probably repair my blowpipe first.
Who's broken the railway?
Not me.
Someone putting stuff. It's one of those, you got to make the decision which is more important, the railway or the items getting carried on the conveyor.
Hey, come in.
I need to empty this shit out of my inventory first.
You just need to bring a gun or a thingy and a minecart.
I've got blowpipe, sword, food, chrysalists, fences, chests.
You seem to be sitting here reading out the contents of your inventory instead of doing things.
No, I was taking the piss actually.
North.
Off you go.
Have we got any minecarts laying about rather than?
Well, I've got one in my
There's
inventory,
one there.
but you should
It's
have.
not that far.
You should have one. Oh god, there's so many bars of different ores just being flying into my inventory.
I'll just throw them back out. It's fine. Just stand on the conveyor belt and throw them out.
Okay, I'm just going to very quickly grab a drink, and then I will be hopefully Jay will have done his dues.
I'm trying to find a hooby dooby or the table to make one.
Oh crap! What do I do?
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Ted moved railway stations. Yeah, they
What?
need food. You moved the station for making the railway shit.
Yeah, to the chest so you can make as many as you want. And it's also right next to the train track, so double good.
Yep. I shall put some wood in that chest. I need to get foods.
And win, dude.
What's that?
But tell me when, dude.
We're waiting for everybody.
So I've got potions and sheep.
Making it so pretty. I wouldn't bother because the boss will knock these off.
Well, pick 'em up.
That's why I cleaned out this place. It's because the boss just tears it all up anyway. So it's like, whatever then. Do you have any Pafingi food with you?
Thingy food. Did he? It's all in the
For
chest,
kind
right?
that does boss fight stuff?
Oh, I've not got
8% reduced damage taken from bosses is very important with this one.
I have returned. I know Jay still isn't here.
I was trying to get
He's-
in my minecart.
Right now, I notice he's giving excuses why he's not here.
I'm on my way.
Still not here.
Oh, fucking ingots.
But it's had didn't
You
use...
just picked up all the stuff.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You lot just dumped everything on a conveyor
No,
belt, didn't
no, that's the stuff that's on the conveyor belt, and then when it in, some of it went.
off.
But as you go past, it just turns up. Just what happens.
We didn't plan it very well because we didn't know. It will make the next map much more efficient.
you? So how far north have I got to go?
There's an arrow. Also, you can see us.
I
there's a
think
map
you've already
in the top
gone
right,
way
yeah.
past.
There's a map in the top right at all points during the
Yeah,
entire
you're going
game,
past us.
and
Turn around.
we're on the map at all points in the entire game. So why would you possibly ask where you need to go? So confused. See the 4 dots on the map, Jay? That's not you. That's us.
I'm not seeing the 4 dots on the map.
Really, you can't see the dots on,
on
the
the
map.
edge.
You can't see the
On the
dots
edge.
on the map. I mean,
I can now.
you could no, you always can. Look at the picture. How can you not see the dots that represent the other players?
Stop!
Always, you can see this, no matter where you
Stop.
are.
Stop! You're going past it. Go down. Go south. South.
There's a
Stop.
big arrow on
Stop.
the ground.
Turn right.
Are you gone?
Come east. Go up. Stop. East.
Jay,
East now.
just look at the fucking mini map.
Jump out.
Press M.
Jump.
No, don't press M. Look at the mini map.
Even that gives you a clue, yeah.
Yeah, well, it doesn't give you a clue. It gives him a blue dot, a red dot, and a green dot.
I'm going east. I'm on my way.
I'll come west. We should bump
Great
into each other.
success.
Did you know?
Great
shift button
success.
doesn't work?
There we go. Hello.
Hello. This is why I spend my time organising chests and shit. I'm useless at navigation in this.
You don't need to be. All you need to do is
Fair
just
enough.
come to us. Okay, we ready then?
Yeah.
Right.
How do we do the thing?
Ready.
Come on, the thing.
Go, go, go.
Do what?
Go, go, go. Kill the boss. Should have put potions in my hotbar.
I'll water him to death. That'll fix it.
Oh, bollocks.
This fight does remind me of that one from Warcraft where everything catches fire.
Oh, this is only half of it.
Oh, died.
Oh, was that not even his final
And
form?
then he gets angry. Now he's angry. And now it gets real hard.
So what you're saying, Matt needs to put more levels and give health to everybody nearby.
That's what I heard.
Ooh, hang on, I think I went past it again. No, I didn't.
Big arrow on the ground.
The doodah should just come to a stop because I fucked up and dropped a doodah.
Oh, what's my call the thing we do?
Yeah, hooby looby.
I've no idea if the boss fight's still going on. I'm
Yeah.
assuming it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
About
drinking.
a
I'm just
third
drinking.
of the way down on
I'm
me,
just, I'm just chain drinking potions to stay alive now.
and I'm
Yeah,
chasing
well,
him
that's good
around
them.
to try to freaking wail on him because he's chasing DJ everywhere.
Yeah, when he telegraphs, don't stand in front of him.
Yeah, that hurts a lot. And don't stand in the fires. That hurts too.
It's half my Warcraft career was explaining
That's
to
a
the
lot.
other 39 people in the raid not to stand in the big dangerous-looking circle on the ground.
You had to explain that to people?
On every boss fight, 39 times, quite often.
I
Oh
died again.
no. Somebody did. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I'm on fire. Oh,
Do that next time. Well, don't do that.
But
All right,
good at
packets. I need you. There you are. Oh, all at once. Thanks, game.
It's always entertaining playing with Ted.
My problem is I'm not wearing, like, tanking gear. I'm wearing sort of, like, snipey stealth gear. Shit, fire.
Jesus. Packets, please. Why is my healing server authoritative?
I think everything's server authoritative.
because someone's watching YouTube.
No. Someone might be watching Netflix. And my gear is broken.
Alright. You guys nearly back?
Nope. Sorry. On the way.
My blowpipe's nearly dead.
Yeah,
No. Why I carried two.
I have got a half-dead blowpipe on me.
Good, come and shoot it at the boss.
I am. I'm on my way.
It's just I'm making these things time to run rather than putting a railway all the way up to it, Ted.
I'm now counting the boss in a fucking circle till you guys get back.
I don't actually see the boss.
Well, you... Really? I mean, I can see you,
Motherf-
and you're dead.
That. Oh,
Oh.
This is why we need more slime, so we can have more health potions.
I've got 24 health potions
Good.
on me.
Why do you keep dying then?
Because I'm shit at combat.
God, now don't put gun.
Quite
There's another blowpipe in my tombstone if you take that. Alright, game.
Oh, I died. Fuck's sake.
Just out of curiosity, who died before they even got to the friggin'?
We don't use bombs in boss fights for the really obvious reason. Oh, I didn't... Pull back. I guess we got him, yeah?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Cool.
There is a chest.
What do we do? There's a chest, there's a red skull,
Cool, what do we get? What do we get?
a blue leather tome,
A magic.
mechanical
What's that?
part, fireball staff, a hand mortar, gold
Oh, there it
bars,
is.
ancient gemstones, a cabling skull, a ritual goblet, gold bars,
That's one of
and
the
some ancient
part of the
gemstones.
three set.
I believe I've just picked up all of Adam's shit.
Why would you open
Oh,
up
my-
my fucking gravestone?
'Cause I thought it was my one.
It doesn't look the same. It's completely fucking different.
Someone nicked my one as well. So someone's got all the minecarts.
I've got 2 minecarts.
I have 2.
Can I have a minecart, please? I have none.
I'm putting them in this chest here.
Yeah, your gravestones look completely different to other people's gravestones. It's not
Right.
even slightly
So-
close.
What am I actually hitting then? What one? What?
You
what
hit
one
my
am I-
gravestone, which looks
one that
nothing like your
glows.
gravestone. The one that's glowing is yours. The ones that aren't glowing is
Right.
everybody else's.
Right. Okay. I did hit one that was glowing.
Yes,
And one
and
that wasn't.
also apparently other people's ones, which is
Yeah.
Can we get all the stuff back?
Yeah, I'm going to put it all in the chest here as soon as everybody's taken the stuff out of that chest. That's
Well, that chest is
instead of-
about a third of the size of my inventories. That's going to be a very long time.
okay. Bear with me, and I will drop your shit on the floor here. Can you pick it up?
I wonder how that mining cannon is. I think I already know the answer. Rubbish, but
Your
And
stuff's on the floor, Adam.
cool. That might be. Hang on, let me look through the numbers. 1.7, so that's about 200 EPS. This one is.
Why have you got no clothes? Or no armour?
Might because it will die when I got killed. Like all my stuff broke.
Yeah,
Oh.
my stuff broke too.
Yeah.
So you can repair it, it's just not showing.
yeah.
'cause It's not
I
That's-
there.
that's correct.
believe that is everything. Oh, other than some spicy wrap.
Yeah, this gun is awful. It only does like 20 range damage. It does mining damage, but not useful damage.
There's a piece of railway here.
Nope.
Got iron hose, little goblet,
It's not very good at that.
minecart, bigger stone.
What is the point in this gun then?
will-
It's too
Do we
slow
take
to.
this chest as well?
It's too slow to dig up. Yeah, please. It's too slow to dig anything up, and it's too It does almost no damage as a gun. Oh, unless I can damage things by shooting. I guess the impact is mining damage. I think if it hits something, it might damage them. Oh, we got an ancient pickaxe, or I have somebody's ancient pickaxe.
Not guilty. It was one that I picked up. I believed it was yours. That's why I dropped it with
Yeah,
you.
they nerfed it so hard. It's
Yeah, they did.
barely better than it's a little bit better than the Scarlet one, but not a lot. What happened to the Bible stuff? Oh, there it is. Let's see if that's any good.
Look at the skull and bringing it back to base.
It's
All right.
even if it doesn't do as much damage, it sets stuff on fire, which is a dot.
It's not good for anything though, Micah. Because it's quicker just to do it by hand. Like it's worse than doing it by hand, which is not saying much for a game that you have to kill the hardest boss in the game to get.
Oh, here's the piece of missing track.
As far as I'm aware, the blowpipe is still the best weapon in the game. Ranged.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but that's silly because there's two bosses that you fight with it. Oh, I'm being assaulted by ingots.
Yeah, something we're not gonna do next map.
Yes, we learned that lesson. Don't
Hey,
put
did you throw your minecart on the... Oh, no, you didn't. That was mine.
throw it to the ground. Oh, against a dirt wall. Yeah, I suppose. Oh, is it a?
Oh my.
I mean, I suppose,
Can you-
but
Well, there's no ammo other than durability.
yeah, it's just a bit underwhelming as a weapon.
Oh, well.
And I'd never use it to mine stuff out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, maybe. Yeah. Oh my god, we've been away. Have you seen our farm?
I think it's looking good.
It's all
All
grown.
grown up.
It's all grown. Where do we put
It's a great
gear
thing.
then? Why is there a slime in our base? Nope, shot the bed.
You
It's
should
just here to party.
That's the kind of party you don't want to go to.
Well, I'll put the hand
What
water.
gear are you talking about? Because everything that's
weapons.
there is here, organised. Weapons go in this chest here.
Adam, where are you?
Uh,
You're there. Right. These are the good items. I think.
well, I think I got most of the good items, but they aren't
No, you
good.
didn't. Those two.
Oh. Sorry, Jay, you just went here and then ran off. Where's here?
In the new chest area.
Don't pick up the... Tad! Put it back. Tad, for fuck's sake. Christ, you
needs
guys are like... Me, I couldn't pick it as my thing of infantry. Like fucking magpies. Oh, I'll pick that up.
Where
Oh,
did
it's...
you go?
You just sell it. That's all. It's not worth...
Oh.
Might worth something.
Yeah, it's just as valuable.
That's so sad. And the... what was the other thing? The book.
Skull.
The book is part of a set
Okay, 3 sets. Oh, we don't have the other ones, do they?
because they all drop from that dude.
Oh, so hold on. That does range damage. Where does it fit then? That could be interesting. Because range damage. Right, well, I will... what time is it? Yeah, I will just make the remaining potions, and then I'm going to go to bed.
All right.
Okay, I will.
Oh, did you find all that slime I made? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, it's all gone. It doesn't last any time at all, I'm afraid. So, you made, Tad, enough slime for 10 potions. I reckon I got through
Woo!
25 in
That
that
said
last
you
fight.
didn't have before.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, well, so we'll carry on every week for this, just sort of push on. Unfortunately, we have kind of done all of the content in the game. We haven't maxed out our levels and everything. And there's still plenty of... oopsie, wrong button. There's still plenty of
Don't
improvements.
to repair your gear, by the way. I've just.
And we have a
taken the-
crewmate.
Yeah, repairing my gear might be actually quite tricky.
Just need Scarlet bars for Scarlet.
Yeah, but they are like the highest
There's
item.
a shitload just sitting in the chest right here.
Yeah, we've automated the hell out of it. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
I've nicked. I decided to repair mine. Didn't care. About 3 items, but oh, I need to repair that as well. Which
Should I
presumably
move the
requires
repair
wood.
the repair
No.
machine over
Oh, yeah.
there?
I mean, Micah, what we've done, we actually made purpose-built rooms with conveyor belts that feed slimes into traps. We've got a poison. Well, we do have a larvae one, but they keep destroying all things. We've got a larvae and poison area here, so it's automatic for farming. Works quite well. Sorry, Scarlet bars are where?
They are up here.
Conveyor coming down.
Big
There's a big
chest.
chest.
Yeah. Big chest up at the end of
Yeah,
the thing.
this one there.
Ah.
It's big silver chest. Yeah.
Yes,
Uh,
spikes are massively OP in this game, and I suspect they will get nerfed. They are really, really OP. Oh my
Better
god. The
Make
repair...
a second level that's more expensive.
Okay, so my pants take 5 scarlet bars, but my cloak and my hood take fiber to repair. So that's
Oh.
that's mostly me just passing on information. So I'm like, ooh,
Good to know. Thank you.
yeah.
Max, did you really just put stone in that chest?
No.
Oh, stone.
No, you dumped it on my chair, on my inventory. I will put it in the stone chest.
No, you won't.
I will, because I just put it in the stone chest. Okay, I won't. Someone else has pinched it.
Fuck yoink, yeah.
Fucking magpie.
Yes, but I wanted it rather than just seeing it on the ground and going, ooh,
Shiny.
yeah.
Someone has just thrown iron on the floor as well. So, is there a way that we can take the uncooked ores off of the conveyor belt, put them into?
There's no
They are
separating
cooked.
system.
They are cooked already.
No, some ore manages to sneak through, and there's no filtering.
Ah,
Oh,
You can't
and
pull 'em
Jay,
out with
you were
that
asking
something.
about these single inventory? They're planters.
Oh, okay.
So I've put gold plants in them because they look cool.
Yeah. I'm not going to fuck about with any more inventory shit tonight. But next time we play, I will carry on working on organisation of some sort.
Yeah, filtering would be good. I really hope to Astria gets proper filtering, because that annoys me that the game is so close to being perfect on that, and as it stands, it's almost completely useless.
yes.
Almost. Then we should probably try a bus. We could
I
do a
mean, what ideally I would like is an arm with about, I don't know, 8 beds around it, and you say, right, send this to that bed, that to that bed, that to bed,
Yeah.
you know, and do that.
or a not
Rather than
filter.
having to,
A not filter would also work fine.
yeah.
And then you can have a
Maybe you just do it by types. So all the metals over there, all the organics over
yeah.
there. You know?
Yeah, there's no type filters. Yeah. Actually, it's only a little
Nothing.
bit away from greatness on that. But we will carry on, and we will see what we can do, because it's possible some clever bits and bobs that we could learn as we go along. I did have a thought on. I thought about the layout that we've got in Astroneer, and I thought of a way like we should be able to improve it quite a bit and make it quite a bit neater. So I was like, oh. So I will try and remember that for next week. But as it stands, I will now stand in the middle of my field holding a torch and say to you all, if you're doing anything, fucking stop. Thank the internet for watching, and we will see you for fleet-based maneuvers in Caracaman 2.
Woo!
Pokemon 2? What? Hey, sorry.
Caracaman 2.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Pokemon. I was like, what the fuck?
No, Pokemon 2 came out a long time ago. Right. I will see you guys all.
Cool. If you want to fire that up at